Oh, Vic's on. Okay.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Ah,
Yep, there we go.
Alright, cool.
that working? What the fuck? Oh, there we go.
Alright.
Yo, guys. Friday night.
Hey, John, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but... Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah.
No? Oh, damn it.
John, stop being Michael Myers. I can't hear you.
And we're back to the Sprite.
Yeah, dude, always.
Uh,
Sprite Zero.
Sprite Zero is pretty good. I'm
It
not
is.
gonna lie.
It's ridiculously good. Like, I never drink soda, but I'll drink Sprite Zero any day.
It's my airplane drink.
Airplane drink? They have it on airplanes?
Oh,
Yes.
that's great.
Alright, I'm gonna start trying to travel on planes more now.
Actually, I'm gonna have to.
oh, man.
Yeah, I do.
For
Alright.
horror night.
Hold on.
We're supposed to be coming Farms away. So, how are you, gentlemen, on this fine afternoon?
Sleepy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Me too.
Busy.
Oh yeah, oh, you're getting ready to have to make a big flight and all that.
Yep, about 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Nice.
My mom made this card for me for my birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice. Oh, and you'll get to enjoy our nice warm weather all day long now.
That's funny because it just left here.
Lucky.
Yeah, we're in the 60s right now.
It doesn't even get into the 60s till it's like November here.
Yeah, when I come down in December, it's about like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice, but it's just, I'd like it to be colder sooner.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
If you had to walk in the snow, you wouldn't like it.
No, I definitely wouldn't like that. But like Jacksonville gets really nice and cool like in October and like late November. Or early November, late September.
Right on.
All right, John, it's on YouTube now.
On YouTube? Okay.
Did Vic leave?
Is it live, or have you started? No, okay.
Yeah,
No,
it's
not.
live right now.
Alright. Okay, I guess. There we go, we should get started.
Are we live? Are people watching us?
Yeah. Hold on.
Let's talk about the weather.
Yeah. It's lovely weather here in Florida.
It's like 100 degrees here in California.
I haven't even been outside all day today, so I don't even know.
Yeah, forget that. I only do that to take out the trash. If I don't work, I'm not leaving the house.
Same.
Yeah, it's really hot.
I'll find out soon enough.
So are you guys gonna try that? What's it called? That interactive game?
Oh, the compound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Probably not. I'm just
Like-
all for the mazes, man.
Can I like, make a brutally honest truth, like even about like legendary truth and stuff, like right now, like on the record for my opinion on it? I don't like it. Like it's impractical to an extent. I like the whole story of like legendary truth, and I think that's really cool if they integrated more of that. I just don't like having to like have these little missions to go run around and do inside the park, which is my opinion.
Yeah, I don't really care for it either.
Come on, flip over phone. Flip over.
But I mean, like, if they could
John
find a
knows
better
how
way of
many
integrating it,
problems I
it'd be
have.
better.
Come on, flip over, you stupid phone. Oh my god. There we go. There we
John
go.
knows how many problems I had in Resident Evil with the scanners last year.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh,
Everyone was
yeah, I
complaining.
remember that, Owen.
I got backdoored into that house to scan.
The hell, Howard?
So it's basically the same thing, right? You just go
No.
like running around the whole park.
I mean, I'm assuming that's what it is, but I'm not entirely sure.
Nothing's officially for sure until Friday, it seems.
Yeah. What are they doing? Like some kind of audition too for like the second week to be able to do something, go in early or do something like that.
It's a pretty sweet setup, actually.
I'm just hoping that eventually the online would make more. To me, like Legendary Truth in the online would make so much better sense as the theme for the event, since we haven't had really icons for the event. Just something to appease the fans. Yeah, that's the. I mean, honestly, like I don't really need an icon, but they can make Legendary Truth more practical and integrate it into the experience online that transfers into the event without making the whole run around the park. And if you don't have like an express pass, to make it totally pointless. I would be down for that, but otherwise I could care less.
Yeah.
They need to do something like Knots with the infected thing.
How does that work? I'm not familiar with that.
It's like this entire area of the park. They hand you like a, well, it's not a real gun, but it's basically like your survivors trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. It's like it's an interactive scare zone.
And that's like the thing they're having a Halo Scream this year. The house.
That's the reason I want to go so bad.
That is going to be either really good or really bad. Did you watch the video that I posted about that? I'm legitimately concerned.
It could fail badly.
The line is going to be so stupidly long if they can't pull this off right. Anybody watching this, if you're going to Halo Scream, get there early and do that.
First thing I'll do if I go.
Absolutely. Like I go on like a Thursday night if I go, and even then, that's the first thing I'm going to do, even though there's like a quarter of the amount of people in the park. I'm not waiting 2 hours to do that.
The only night I can go is Saturday.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Are we waiting for anybody else to come in?
Angel's supposed to come. I don't know where he is though. He should be getting home soon.
Okay.
Has anyone heard about merch for the event yet?
No,
I
nothing.
don't know. But I'm really curious. I really want to see it.
You'll get your Michael Myers shirt, John. Don't worry.
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
have my damn American World of London
yeah.
shirt last year.
So
Oh, I
fun,
can't believe Hollywood's getting it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one online just to have it.
Do you think we get vinyls this year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm putting money on
I'm
us.
thinking Caretaker. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Caretaker is sick. Yeah, I mean the Jack one sold so well last year.
Yeah. If it's the Caretaker, I'm buying it.
Jack, what the fuck? I mean, John.
I see they're doing away with the dog tags this year for APs.
Really?
Yeah, Yeah, they're doing pins instead.
Fuck!
Hmm.
Damn, man.
Fake always has the most extreme reactions.
You're a meatloaf, Jack.
Yay, sports.
Vic,
I'm
you
in a
watch college
sports
football?
town, dude. I'm in a sports town.
I'm that way with wrestling, Vic. I got ya. Gotta represent the Beantown. Yee! Oh, crap. Nice. Boner.
Boners.
I'm so excited yet so frightened at the same time for American Werewolf in London.
Mm.
Ha! Ha! You're gonna love it, Aaron.
Blue Moon.
Murdy's preview video doesn't show much, so everything's going to be kind of hidden.
I'm interested about those the full-length wolves. That intrigued me.
Yeah, I'm surprised we had the money for that.
That's what happens when you get rid of Bill and Ted.
Oh yeah, no shows, yeah.
God.
Yeah, they didn't have Bill. They didn't have Bill and Ted. I'm surprised they didn't do another one like Rocky Horror. They've had it.
Well, where they had Rocky Horror, it was Terminator, but now that's Despicable Me. Unless they have it in there. Have the little vehicle.
That'd be funny.
Just have a bunch of dudes walking around in corsets and have super silly funland.
Rocky Horror Scare Zone.
Oh god.
Did you guys see that picture of that quote
Oh no!
exclusive scares like the
I feel like Loomis. Uh-oh. Soundwave has entered.
Here we go.
Oh, Angels in? Uh-oh. All right.
The Mexican Soundwave.
It's fine already.
That was a nice It was a nice Instagram post, Angel.
Oh yeah, the villager.
You trying to scare me?
Yeah.
All right.
We have to avoid the villager now.
I wonder where Neil is.
Probably got into like a bar fight or something.
He's at tea time, man.
Hey, Angel, the Cowboys are actually winning.
I know, right? I can't believe it. Although they're fighting against Tennessee, so that's nothing.
You mean the used to be Oilers? The
Yeah.
Houston Oilers?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
is
we'll
out.
start talking about one of the events, and then move on to the other, or.
Aaron, you want to do that schedule that you posted yesterday?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Oh, he muted himself.
Cuckoo! Cuckoo! Aaron.
Aaron, your mic is muted.
He's probably fapping. He's watching Smash Brothers. What the hell?
Welcome to Smash Brothers. Okay.
I didn't know the villager can take away someone's final smash, so that's gonna be a little bit.
Go ahead, Matt Castle. Throw it right to him. We know how you play, bitch.
Wait, who's winning right now against Pats and Vikings?
Patriots 24-7.
Oh wow.
Dude, they blocked a field goal and they ran it all the way. Castle has thrown 2 interceptions already, and they got a blocked field goal.
RG3 got injured.
This is what happens. This is what happens when Adrian Peterson starts beating his kids. Fucking moron.
Peterson isn't playing, yes?
No. They have some weird dude in. I don't even know his name. I have no idea how to say his last name.
Yeah, once you get rid of Peterson,
Asiata, or I have no fucking idea.
once you get rid of Peterson, Vikings fall.
They do.
Alright, guys. HHN.
Alright, let's talk about the shared IPs first, because that's what we were talking about yesterday.
Yes, and then yeah.
Then we'll go on. We'll do the separate stuff for the events. So, we want to talk about Walking Dead first, I guess. Just get that out of the way.
Yeah. Hold on a sec.
Coral. Lord. Coral.
All right, I'm good.
Who's gonna start?
Michelle. Coral.
All of you want to, Matt, you can go ahead.
Yeah,
sure, I guess I'll start.
Kick it off.
I'll do it. So let's just talk about the difference between this year's Walking Dead and then like the past 2 years that we've had it, especially here in Orlando.
More dead than ever.
Yeah, more dead than ever.
What the fuck?
But the fact that we're actually having it at a sound stage this year versus it being in the parade building or the disaster team. So, does anyone want to have any opinions on that?
Fuck yeah.
Awesome soundstage. Bigger, better, scarier, and darker.
Also, have any hopes of it because of its being bigger or the outside facade or what we might see inside versus what we've had in the past?
Yeah.
I really want to see the facade. I want to see what Orlando can do with that.
Oh yeah, because the facade apparently starts on the outside of the soundstage this year.
Yeah, it's apparently
it does?
Apparently it's like Hollywood's where it's the prison.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Probably gonna be like 5 times bigger than ours.
I'm really interested in seeing what that's going to look like. That's the first time we've had a facade on the outside of a soundstage, as far as I'm aware of.
I don't remember. I think we've had some outside facade houses, but
it's been a while then.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, they've had some outside sound stages before.
It's been a long time then since that's happened. I can only imagine because of the weather that it's more convenient to build them inside.
Right. I honestly think that this year might be the best for The Walking Dead, for one, because it's in the soundstage, and I just have a bit of a higher hopes for it than the past 2 years.
You didn't like last year's?
Yeah, like last year's was good, but even though it had that limited space, being in a soundstage this year, it's gonna have a lot more opportunities, and in fact that we're gonna have a lot more zombies in one room.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what that's all gonna look like and play out as. And I don't know if I'm the only one that's hoping that we might see the governor because he got killed in the show.
Yeah.
That if we'll see an undead version of him, because I wanted that so bad last year.
There's also a chance that we might see a dead Herschel. And
yeah.
We're gonna see his head just sitting there.
Yeah. Because a dead Herschel was in the maze last year.
That'd be really cool. So.
I can't wait to see the scale of the sets. That's what has me interested. I'm actually more interested and intrigued by seeing what they're doing with this than anything.
Yeah.
It's been pretty hush-hush about it since it was announced so early as well.
When somebody asked Aiello at the media briefing about the size of the house, he said it's basically like, was it 2? He said it's basically like 2 houses smashed together.
Wow.
Basically, I think he said it was like 16 rooms or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
It really sounds like it's a dry run for 9 next year.
They could if they wanted to. They probably could have done it this year if they wanted to. But AMC threw the stick down. No!
Let's see what happens. Honestly, I hope this is the last year it's coming, but then in the back of my head, I'm thinking it's gonna,
I think I honestly think it's the last year.
Yeah, I mean, if they're
The
gonna make
last
it,
year.
if they're
This
gonna
is
make
it.
it as big and elaborate
What else
as
can they
they
do?
seem,
They've already done Scare Zone. They've already done 2 houses. They've done the parade building. They did the. I mean, they have
They did
nothing
the
really
disaster
left.
and the disaster cube.
Exactly. Yeah, they have nothing really left to do.
Well, I mean, they could always do the spin-off show.
Unless they do.
or the video game.
And
No, don't even do the video game.
don't give ILO ideas.
Hey, the game's actually really good though. So
The
I
game-
would
Which
take
one? The Telltale game?
the Telltale.
Yeah,
game.
I mean, yeah, but that's not even no. That would ruin that to me to an extent.
I don't
Because I
think
love
so.
that game.
I think it would be cool just to
That's
see. They could actually do characters, I think, too. They could
That's
actually put the characters in there.
That depressing game that just hits you in the feels.
I cried at the end of that game.
Everybody's gonna be walking out, but they're gonna be crying of just like pure.
So much feels.
What if, just a thought, what if they made the Telltale Haunted House, if they were to make one, an extreme type maze where you make your own decisions?
That would suck. They have 3 different ways you can go.
You choose the shitty way out, and you end up in the shitty exit.
You end up getting followed by Duck.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you what, though. I'm really excited to see how they're going to do the tunnel to Terminus.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Especially if it's dark. And they said, what did they say? I can't remember where they said this, but somebody, who said this? I can't remember. Somebody said, I think it was, I don't know if it was Aiello or someone else. I can't remember the guy's name, but it said there's gonna be like one room with there's like 15 walkers.
Yeah, that's the one
Is
room with the most scare.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, well, I'm gonna head off because I have to do some college homework, so have a good chat, guys.
All right, John.
Later.
Take it easy, man.
Homework. Later, John. See you this week.
I have to do it.
Alright.
I really don't
He has
want
to do
but
it,
I have
Angel. He has to do it, Angel.
to.
Oh, like the system. Alright, later, John.
Alright. See you guys.
Anyhow. So yeah, it's Walking Dead.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the next one we're gonna talk about? We got
From
3
dusk-
more.
From dusk till dawn.
Alright,
yes,
that's
I'm
good.
still going.
I'm actually interested. I didn't like the show,
I still haven't watched
But-
it yet. I need to watch
but
it.
I think it has maze potential.
I enjoyed the show. I loved the movie. I enjoyed the show. I can't wait to see this thing.
Yeah, like what Matt said, I enjoyed it, but I like the movie more. But I'm glad they're gonna have little Easter eggs to the movie in the house.
I'm intrigued by it. I'm.
You
It's
better
more,
be.
No,
It's
like,
Mexico.
I know, right? You know, if they have that, if it brings me back to Mexico, then this would be the best house ever.
I'm just excited to see the Gecko brothers in there. That's gonna make me
Yeah.
squeal.
Definitely.
I do like how they're allowing them to use more of the characters from the show and the movie
I do too.
versus how like AMC's done, where they're like very limited on what they can and can't use. That's very appreciated. I want to see that dick gun in there, man. That's all I want to see.
It's gonna have.
I'm sure it'll be there.
It's gonna have the effect where if it shoots you, you just get this.
I can see that.
It shoots air. He just,
I can
like,
see that being
thrusts
like
at
the
you.
gag thing this year. Like you press the button and it shoots that thing.
Yeah.
That thing's awesome, dude. Dude's a Tom Savini's just sitting there in the chair in the movie, and he just like grabs the guy's beer and he just like launches that thing out. And I think I had to pause the movie because I was laughing so hard when that happened.
Movie's on Netflix too. Forgot about that.
But yeah, I'm excited. I think there's a lot of cool rooms in the show that they can definitely recreate to make really good maze rooms, for sure.
Yeah.
Aaron, I love how the people in Hollywood are asking why they're not calling it the Titty Twister when it's clearly out in daytime near the tram.
Exactly. I don't get why people are complaining.
Can you imagine being on the tram? Oh, and you look to the left, there's the Titty Twister. What?
See, I understand why Hollywood had to change the name, but I don't understand why Orlando had to. It's inside a soundstage. Like, no one's going to see that unless you're already in Horror Nights.
It's probably they probably can't use the word titty, but the funny thing is, if you go to Bill and Ted, they say far worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, in American Werewolf in London, they had orgy like splattered all over the walls for the porno movie theater.
The porno movie was even playing in the back too.
Yeah, they just blurred it out. It was funny. Mike posted a picture on Instagram, and it was of like them ripping off like some guy's head and like drinking the blood or something.
That was awesome.
So we can have that in the maze, but we can't name it the Titty Twister.
They can do that though. I think they just can't. They probably can't use that word though. There's got to be something in the contract that they can't use that.
They probably just don't want to get like guest complaints.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, there's some people who bring like their little kids to the event.
Oh my god!
For some reason,
there were so many last year. So many last year.
And plus, there's a bunch of kids going during Hell Week.
From Dusk Till Dawn is just not really that appropriate of a property for children, though. So.
You're entering a strip bar. It's like, what?
It's a strip club.
with stripper vampires.
Yeah, like, no one said that was going to be PC.
I hope I see Danny Trejo in the maze, even though it's an Easter egg.
Well, Danny Trejo makes appearances in like every TV show, so who knows?
He just randomly shows up in the maze. I have no work right now. They didn't do El Cucuy this year, so I'm out of work.
He's like, I was really
Machete in space.
Machete
what?
in space.
Oh my god. Is that real?
Yes, it is real.
Are you serious? Is Robert directing
I thought it was Machete Kills Again and then Machete in Space.
I thought it was space first, but it might have been Kills Again first.
Soon.
Is Robert Rodriguez directing it as well?
Probably.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. He's got a TV network to promote now.
Robert's...
Yeah, I know.
Okay, anyways, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the maze though, so.
Yeah, we got off the subject there for a second.
Okay. Third house we're sharing. Dracula Untold.
Oh, God.
I'm looking forward to it.
So many question marks.
Why?
Can I make an argument that I think that Orlando's will be significantly better than Hollywood's?
Oh, there's no question.
I mean, set-wise, yes. Set-wise, of course, it's going to be beautiful, but...
Or Tachanka!
Why? Why? I mean...
I can be 1,000 reasons why they're going to do it.
Of course, it's marketing for the new
suck.
film.
No blood.
I don't know. I think after like what people have talked about after the media event, that it's going to be a lot different than what we're perceiving it as.
I really hope I'm proven wrong with this house.
I don't think any Dracula house will touch the one from 2009.
Of course not. Of course not.
That house was just beautiful, and it was creepy. It was so dark, and I really wish that this one is like it. If it is, that will be awesome. But if it's not, that will, because I really shouldn't do this, but I'm like kind of gonna compare those two because I'm really going in with that house in mind when I'm going into Untold. So.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't really. I mean, it's so close together. You can't not compare them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like this was like 10 years ago that the last Dracula house was. No, this is like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
You're naturally gonna have to compare it.
I mean, it's gonna be great seeing Dracula and the Huntsman. So.
True.
Just put Thor in there.
The real Batman begins.
Yeah, right.
That would have been the funniest tagline, I swear to God.
Get out of my house! He's just standing there and screaming at people.
I tell you what I am looking forward to in the house is seeing the impalements that they keep talking about that they're going to have. That'll be something cool to see.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm interested in seeing if they have a scare actor actually somehow impaled kind of on it. And he move or something oh man.
I wonder if they're gonna just reuse the not to go back to the other house, but I wonder if they're just gonna reuse the props they had from that one from the facade that you went in because they just had they had the spikes, but then they had just little body parts on them, like heads and stuff.
They might have. Do they even still have those?
They should. They probably do. I don't
If they
think
still
they
have
got
them,
rid
they
of them.
probably will. But yeah, I mean, I think it'll be cool. I'm interested in seeing how they're gonna do, like, because in the movie it seems like that the big climax is that battle with the Turks or whatever.
Yeah.
How they could even possibly come close to remaking something of that.
See,
I'm assuming, yeah.
the movie though it's more of an action adventure type film rather than a horror film. That's what really has me worried on this phase.
I'm assuming that you guys remember in Gothic where you're walking up and along the side, that maybe we'll be in like Dracula's castle. They can have a projection on the ground of him doing that. That might be something they could do. That'd be really cool to see. And then have like a Drac fly above you or something. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could go right and a lot of things that could go wrong with the house.
I don't know. It looks interesting, but it's like it's really up on my list though that I made.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch through it, and in my head, I'm just gonna think this could have been The Conjuring.
It should have been.
I honestly don't know why it's coming to Hollywood. If you see how small of a space where it's being put in, it's just.
Didn't everybody
there?
Where is it at again?
Parisian Courtyard.
Is that where El Cucuy was at?
Yeah.
That is like the dumbest venue, I swear.
Danny Trejo's gonna be in there. I am Dracula.
Vic, isn't the Parisian Courtyard like comparable to what our Nazarman
Machete in Transylvania?
Oh God, yeah.
Pennsylvania. Oh, but anyways.
Yeah, no, I mean, that space is so small. I mean, unfortunately, I'm glad that you guys have your 3D house where you have it, but it's just, it seems more like your original content can fit better into a smaller space because they can design it to be around that. That's just me.
Clowns 3D. Don't even get me started on that.
We'll get.
We're gonna talk about it.
We'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay. See, the good thing about Dracula is it's kind of like an original property because we haven't really seen anything about the movie, so they can throw anything they want in there.
True.
Agreed.
Who knows? Maybe since I have such low expectations, it might be my sleeper hit.
Yeah, I really hope I'm proven wrong with this.
I mean, look at Wolfman. The Wolfman house was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
That house was awesome, man. Oh God, I could talk about that house for hours, but I won't.
Aaron, how was the Curse of Talbot Hall?
Angel, really?
Okay.
It was pretty interesting. If you ignore that Chucky was in there.
Yeah, dude, he's a time traveler. He went all the way back.
Okay.
He got in the DeLorean.
The ultimate crossover.
Alright,
Oh, shit.
So the fourth and final shared IP house, which I'm really looking forward to, Alien vs. Predator.
Yes.
Yay.
Amazing.
Two dream iconic characters that people wanted are coming together for one huge house. I cannot wait.
I 100% agree.
I was worried about how some of the puppets would look. That's what was my main thing. But after seeing that picture, I tweeted, I'm very fine with it now. They look awesome.
I'll be interested.
Puppets.
I just hope the inside mouth, the mandible, or whatever the hell they call it, the little mouth, I hope that moves. It's not just, like, poked out like that.
Yeah, that.
Because we don't need no idiot going in there drunk and ripping it out or something, you know?
Yeah.
Just like Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah, the liquor tongue.
Yep.
Wait, someone ripped that out.
The liquors in Resident Evil were
they did.
That was unacceptable.
I thought that they had to go through all the houses before that, like, tug on everything to make sure nothing can get, like, pulled off.
It wasn't even, the full effect wasn't even working when I went.
No, it didn't. It didn't work even the first day.
It's horrible.
No.
Anyways, AVP.
Yeah.
Did you see that overhead shot that was posted on the Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think we're getting the Queen. Because there it looks like something
did
that
you notice
could
that?
actually be that.
It's like under the bright light.
I'm going
to
check right now. I'd look at it again.
You'll see it, Angel. It's like really big. It's like under really bright lights, all the way towards the back to like a little bit to the right.
Close to the Gothic architecture.
Yeah, they need to add a scare cam onto the Queen. That'd be like the best reaction video ever.
It looks like a Dementor from behind.
I will cry if the Queen is there. You have no idea how bad I want to see the Queen.
You're not the only one, Vic.
I really kiss it.
If the Queen and Pred Alien were both in there, that'd be awesome.
Please,
I think it's just going to be one Angel.
No Pred Alien. I need to be reminded about that movie ever again.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
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 Hey. I like Requiem.
You are the only person who likes Requiem.
Requiem is so bad, it's good. That's the way
See? See, we have Requiem has fans.
But come on, Pred Alien is sick.
Dude,
I don't take it seriously. That's why I enjoy it so much.
The hospital scene. Enough said. That's what
that was cool.
That's the one thing they didn't do in the first AVP movie. It's supposed to be brutal. They didn't make it like brutal.
It was like an action.
The Predators get their asses handed to them in like the first 30 minutes.
That was so disappointing.
I was like, why are they all dying?
They were young bloods. That's why they were going there to kill their first xenomorph.
Okay, what are you talking about in this picture where, as far as this Queen's supposed to be?
You don't see it? You look down. You'll see like this huge black, like mass. Like it's huge. It's like under bright light.
You're talking about...
Coming from the ceiling.
You said it was near the Gothic architecture?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me.
Oh, wait.
Dracula's in it, too.
I see something. It's behind literally the facade of, like, it looks like the houses or whatever in the Dracula thing. I think I see what you're talking about. That's huge, whatever that is.
That's gotta be it.
Yeah. No, if that's what that is, then that's going to be massive. And I'm going to shit my pants.
I will be riding it. I'll be on top of it.
You're going to go Optimus Prime on that thing?
I will. I will Shia LaBeouf it.
Never mention that movie again. God, that was terrible.
I mean, I didn't pay to see money to go see that stuff.
What movie, Angel?
Age of Extinction.
Hey, it pays to work at a movie theater, guys.
There you go.
I had a little bit of hope, but then I was just turned away. Okay, anyhow.
Hold on. You know what I'm interested in is now that if we're getting AVP, is if this is the gateway into getting Alien or just a Predator house, them having separate ones for their original films.
Okay,
I think
just getting
where in the overview
Disney copyright.
What? What'd you say, Angel?
Where in the picture is it?
Oh. Look at it.
I am looking at it.
Look down. You'll see this huge bright light, and you'll see this black, like, huge, long black thing.
Oh
wow.
My God.
You see it? Don't make me hit you with it.
No,
it's like
okay.
Mr. Game & Watch. Come on, Angel. Let's go, dude. Find it.
Do you think there's actually going to be a battle scene in the maze, or is it just going to be just to use your imagination?
It's some guy fighting a puppet. That'd be hilarious.
You never know.
Screaming like kill.
Now, my question is, will we see a Predator with no mask on? That's what I want to know.
I really hope so. I hope so.
And will it look
say
good?
so.
Because the Predator little mandible things, those were all like radio...
Electronic and stuff.
Shit. Yeah. So will they look...
The armor is all just one piece, correct?
Yep. Are you talking about the costume? Or
yeah, the costume.
Yeah, the costume is just one whole piece.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, interesting design choice, I'm guessing, to cut costs.
Because, like, most of the spending on that maze itself is just the puppets.
Well, yeah, like I said before, the only reason this is happening is just to get aliens.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the picture Aiello tweeted out. That looks like the Nostromo to me.
It does. It really does. I noticed. I noticed some of the schematics up on the wall were from the. Looked like they were from Interstellar Terror.
Yeah, I'd see them reuse a few props from that house.
I really think Aaron's right though. They're saying it's like a Wayland Yutani facility, but they're gonna recreate the Nostromo as good as they can in there.
There, left and right.
Yeah.
I just hope there's a guy in there that plays Bishop. That would be cool.
Or what if Arnold is in that maze?
Yeah, I got you.
Get out now, go
Bill
to the exit.
Paxton.
But then remember, Danny Trejo just shows up because of Predators.
Hey, he was in Predators, dude.
But then he was the first to die in that.
And then Eric Foreman does too.
I'm the real monster.
Adrian Brody's nose goes into the front door.
Oh my god.
I really want to see how they're gonna pull off the cloaking effect for the Predator.
Oh my
That's
god.
what I want to know. Yeah, is it gonna be like a screen or what? Or is it just gonna be some guy going, "You don't see me," and then goes behind a black curtain?
So he's John Cena?
John, what? John Cena?
He says you don't see me,
can't
come
see
on.
me.
Exactly. And he goes behind his boo hole and he's good to go.
John Cena.
It's gonna be Predator just waving his hand back and forth, saying that.
I'm assuming what they do with that is that you'll walk in the room and it'll be quiet with the Predator sound. You'll see the little red light floating around, and then all of a sudden he'll pop out like at the end of the room.
That'd be awesome.
Do you know what they need to do?
That sounds right.
They need to have like people walking through the maze, but then randomly get that that beam on them.
Yeah, I really hope that happens.
Because that would be so much funny if like. I'll leave that.
Make an intern sit on top of the maze with like a little like laser pin, like pointing that around at people. You want a job at Horror Nights? There you go.
Don't forget the face huggers are in the maze too.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be interesting to see what they do with those.
If they're, I mean, I really hope that like someone's really controlling them, because that'd be sick.
I really want the eggs.
I'm sure we're gonna get some.
Yeah.
Well, if Hollywood has the eggs, I'm pretty sure Orlando has them too.
Yeah.
I also want to see the facade too.
Yeah,
I mean, the Queen's got to be in there, especially if this is a facility where they're doing experiments on these things, and where do they have to get the eggs and stuff from her at least, you know?
I'm assuming the finale of the house will be a Predator trying to fight against the Queen or do something like that.
That sounds right.
And that's when I drop my pants.
And take it.
Aiello, I love you. I love you. I'm more surprised that Fox is just like, yeah, go ahead, do what you want. Orlando, they're like, can we do our own story? Yeah, whatever. Go ahead.
As long as you just give us our money back, we're good.
Unlike AMC, where they're like, no!
Like,
no!
No, it has to be this.
They have to be dead! You can't make Carl eating pudding in the facade.
That would be so great.
Did you guys notice the original story for your house is kind of similar to what the video game does?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they set it in South America where the original Predator took place.
I like that a
The
lot.
jungle facility facade.
That's where we're going to see Jesse Ventura come out with the Gatling gun.
with his political antics.
Well, it's like you enter and it's like a forest type area, and see like the facility, and then you see the Predator on top, and then you just.
Dude, I am ready. Sign me up.
My body's ready.
Aaron,
My
how
body
are they
is ready.
doing? How's the story based in Hollywood for the Predator AVP house?
Fallen Requiem.
Oh, it's the Requiem.
Yeah, the facade crashed ship in the forest.
Okay.
And we're a facility in the South America.
Well, at least it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like people that will go to Hollywood and Orlando's event, it'll be two totally different types of AVP.
Vic's gonna try to steal the Xenomorph puppet and take it.
I am,
with
and
him
I'm
back.
gonna bring it back in the airplane with me, and I'm gonna buy you a seat.
Then he's gonna go home and set up the wedding date.
Yes, I am taking this alien home from Florida.
I'm gonna have a wolf from.
Does he have a passport? Yes. Okay.
And
You don't need a passport to go to Orlando to Boston.
Wow. But he's from outer space.
Doesn't matter.
He's an illegal alien.
He's an illegal alien. I'm taking it home.
Oh, that's too funny.
All right.
What do we have left? Face Off?
Yeah, we have Face Off on the Purge.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Hollywood's getting the maze, and then Orlando's getting the scare zone.
I'm excited for Face Off.
I think it's gonna be cool.
Same here.
Did any of you guys see that latest episode with
Yeah.
Ilo and
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was really cool.
That was cool. I was a little mad about the victory choice, but, you know, it is what it is.
Wait, who were you
Indeed.
rooting for originally?
Me?
Yeah.
Sig. Dude, Sigs was the chum monster.
The
That
chum
was
Yeah.
shit.
The chum.
Everybody, dude, we were all voting. We were all in chat, and we were like, dude, we want the chum.
Bro, that guy, every week, his, like, creation has been the best. Every week, practically.
Not every week.
Okay, the
He's
majority.
good,
Did
though.
you see the first one he did with the, what was it, the fishy, like, gangster guy?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, at least the girl that made the pale thing with the it looks like her veins were Skittles that exploded didn't win. That was horrible.
Dude, that girl,
or the
I
deer.
cannot believe
or
they
the-
didn't do
She
Deer
did better
with
than
the
the deer.
pig
She
hooves.
did better. Yeah, she did better with the deer.
I was, what the hell is that?
That girl, though, she should have not gotten saved. I've been wanting her to be gone for a while.
She's not bad.
Dude,
Like
she's
they
literally
s-
gotten saved because other people on her team have been worse than her.
Like they said though, she has potential, which is why they saved her.
Yeah, I
They
know.
know.
Yeah. That's not who I would have saved, though.
No, absolutely not.
People are complaining how they saved her in light. It was all wasted.
I think it will because she'll probably get eliminated this week.
And I'll laugh.
It's possible.
Dude, you know they're all in the back laughing, going, "Ha, she got eliminated," and then she comes back, "I'm saved." Shit.
God damn it!
Who's the guy on the
So
show
you
who looks
want
like
Sting to
John
win?
Mayer?
Anyways, yeah, I'm very interested in seeing how the scare zone will be, especially when
I am too.
they're gonna change. What were they gonna say? They're gonna change 5 of them every like 45 minutes or something.
Kind of like Seven did, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
different characters.
Here's
They
what,
have their
here's
own
what I'm
stages.
interested in. Yeah. What I'm interested in is that they say they have them on the stages, but there's characters on the ground. They're saying it's a distraction scare. So how
Yeah.
many people
Yeah.
are going to be in the scare zone? This is what I'm interested in. And what are the people that are going to be on the ground? Are they going to be in face-off attire, or are they going to be something that Orlando's created? Or is it only the people on the podium that are in face-off? It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued by it.
How do you feel about that maze, Aaron?
It's better than Wub Wub.
Notice there's still what's-his-name's music in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least the costumes make sense now in there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be your last time in there too, Aaron.
Yeah, before it becomes a God knows what restaurant,
Restaurant.
1,000 other things.
Oh wait, they're making it a restaurant now.
Yeah, it's going back to how it was when it was Marvel Mania.
So,
They look cool.
Purge, right?
yeah, let's talk about the Purge.
That looks awesome. Looks
Oh,
Looks
awesome.
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Where's the scare zone for Hollywood at? Is it in the
It's-
front?
Location, right in the
For
front.
where?
Hollywood's.
Oh,
Purge
Hollywood. Yeah,
station. So that'll be your show opener again.
Our scare zone is like
insane.
It's huge. It's like the huge scare zone we ever had, the biggest.
I'm still wondering what they're doing in Sting Alley because
it changes every day.
Yeah, because the rumor was that was going to be the auctionery, but apparently the auctionery is going to be on top of the bus.
Oh wow!
That's what I'm hearing too.
That's what I heard.
I'm just excited. Every day that I look at pictures from like designing the fear or whoever, it's just something new's been built, and just more and more stuff.
Yeah.
And yes, Vic designed the fear. Let us all laugh.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. I feel it's gonna be very, very crazy.
I feel like people are gonna take that too seriously, and then there's gonna be like real purging going on.
Yeah.
Universal won't even notice.
Somebody said that they said only the actors can purge. Nobody else can.
Yeah, Aiello's like, only those characters. Some guy gets drunk, break beer bottles everywhere.
I think that's why they only have the metal cans inside. They throw a metal can at someone's head.
I just hope someone tries to get on a dirt bike and then takes off and it just goes into like the twister queue or something.
No, Bill Paxton, no.
Don't worry, Bill Paxton can stop that. You can't stop the Pax, dude.
Because he's 6,000 miles away.
I must be the only person that wants to see Sharknado in the twister queue.
Oh yeah,
God. I want that to happen.
Sharknado overlay.
God.
Maybe now that they did Face Off, that's the key to getting it.
They have one of the old Jaws animatronic heads just floating.
Yeah, it's on Sci-Fi, so technically they can do something with
They
it.
can do it.
They technically own it.
All they need to do is do a. This is what they could do: is do a Sci-Fi Channel B movie house, and just have like all the
as a comedic house.
That would be perfect, actually. That'd be awesome.
Just make it like an All Night Dying, but make it like the Sci-Fi Channel.
Make it like Blood and Guts.
Exactly.
Yeah. Put it in the disaster queue so it won't be a disaster.
Like, well, they have like Sharknado in there, and then they'll have like, I don't know, what is it, like
Sasquatch,
Robo Crocodile and shit.
Sharktopus.
I'm pretty sure every other Sci-Fi Channel movie has something to do with a shark.
Shark or spider?
Yeah. Favorite thing.
Mega Shark. Gatoroid.
Anyone remember that B movie Dragon Wars?
Yeah.
Yes, with the dragons twirled around the building.
Oh, it was horrible.
Los Angeles.
They summoned Shenron.
Oh my god. Dude, that movie was a wreck. Weren't the kids like something like they were like possessed by the dragon spirit or something like that? Like, we carry the ancient's blood within us. The movie was so stupid, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, so I guess now that we talked about this, let's talk about what's significantly, I guess, separate for the two events. Which one do we want to talk about first, Hollywood or Orlando?
Let's talk about Orlando.
Alright.
At Halloween.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Too bad John left.
Awesome.
No, John probably hears it or something. He's probably listening to it, going. I can just see him with his Michael Myers mask on with his glasses, just doing his homework.
Vic, I cannot wait for opening night to go in there with him and just see his reaction.
Please,
You're gonna have to pull him out.
Please record his.
Pull him out, dude. He's gonna be grabbing the side, going, "No, don't leave me."
I will 100% like just be putting it all over Facebook with his reaction.
Imagine
it's gonna be hilarious.
Imagine how
it's being filmed for sure.
Oh, it needs to be.
Imagine how his reaction will be on the last night he's gonna go through it.
I'm probably gonna cry. Him and Mike come out like they're having their tears together.
Game over, man. Game over.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are we gonna do? He'll just be crying in a puddle of piss and blood. Why? Why?
You guys need to put mascara on him to make sure that you can tell he's been crying.
Aiello comes over. sir, you have to move. We have to move stuff around. It'll be like a week after, and John's just sitting there with a full-grown like beard and stuff shit.
It's not over until I say it's over.
He's gonna be the next hobo Michael Myers.
Oh, John.
He's becoming what he hates.
But yeah, I'm excited for it. Didn't they say that there's references to Halloween 3 in the house?
Yes, the Shamrock commercial is in it.
I've read Ricky's from Inside the Magic. I read his review of the house and walked through, and yes, I'm not going to say much more, but yeah, there's references to different. Yeah. I'll say probably, yeah, at least Halloween 3.
This isn't like the first 3 that there's references to stuff in the house.
That made my day though, because I really love Halloween 3.
I feel this is going to be the best house this year, like their best house.
You think this is going to be the best house?
Yes, and like last year's was Werewolf in London. This year will probably be Halloween, because it's gotten so much great reception from the preview.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to call that until I go through all the houses, but what I will say is that if Halloween is a success this year, that it is a greater chance we're going to get more classic houses in the future, as far as in growing numbers, as far as
I think we will.
I think that's a great thing too, since most of the horror movies coming out recently have not been that good.
Conjuring.
I know.
Conjuring's amazing.
Damn it.
Hey,
it's okay, Aaron.
like Annabelle, directed by the guy who made Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh my god.
Hey, you never know though. It could be good. You never know. That acting.
That's like saying
that's the problem I have. If Annabelle bombs, then Murdy and Ayala are gonna see that as, oh, people don't like it anymore. Let's not bring it.
You know how the movie ends? Sub-Zero comes in and just freezes the damn doll, and then gives it.
And you see Raiden all of a sudden for no reason come in as well.
Shao Kahn just tells Angel he sucks.
That's funny.
I find it interesting that for your Halloween, the whole window thing with Michael Myers and the facade is projected through the front.
That is cool.
That's weird because through Hollywood it was projected through the back, so it made it look like they were inside the house. I just thought that was interesting.
And for a Sprung 10 house, I mean, we're gonna be in it's gonna feel like we're inside a soundstage from what it seems.
Yeah.
From that photo,
yeah.
Claustrophobic as hell.
And there's outside. They made it look. There's rooms in there that make it look like you're outside too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing it.
I can't wait.
Which I haven't seen since the Hallow. Where they done outside things like that.
I thought that was Evil Dead did that as well though.
No, I'm talking about like the Sprung tent.
Oh yeah. Like an outside environment.
The Hallow from 2008 did they had like a trick or treating scene which looked like you're outside, which was cool.
That'd be very cool. I don't know. I think there's a lot of potential for this house. After La Llorona last year, and some of the other house like Spartan houses, I knew that that this wasn't going to be a total disaster. It fits so much better.
He has. Yeah. You kidding me though? It's Aiello, dude. He has shoes.
He has shoes. He has shoes. Shoes.
That his wife got him.
Yeah. He's like he meant to make sure he said that in his interview.
Yeah. Every interview, he's like, I love Halloween so much, I have shoes. And he just shows.
He probably left his house and his wife reminded him, "You don't get dinner tonight if you don't say that."
But yeah, I'm excited for it. It makes me interested in seeing if there's what other passion projects will show up over the next couple of years.
I'm just glad that they're going with the original movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, but Halloween 2.
Shh, we don't speak of that.
Hey, I want to see the unicorn.
I will say here, I fucking hate Rob Zombie's Halloween movies. I hate them.
You don't like the original one? The first one?
I hate them. I hate them.
I didn't like the second one.
I like the first one.
I saw the first one in theaters, and I left, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell happened? They're like redneck trash from Illinois.
It's all of his movies.
I didn't know the family
but
was
with
Myers
Devil's
family.
Rejects
House
and
of a
House of a
Thousand
Thousand Corpses,
It works
felt
in
right.
those.
It works,
Yeah.
but with Halloween, you're like, what the
Yeah.
hell is this?
I like
skull fuck me.
quality
What the
of
hell's
it.
wrong with you?
More
The
fresh.
best scene in Halloween, the remake, is when he goes in the bathroom with whatever the big black dude's in there.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm trying to pass the load in here, man.
yeah. Ken Foray from
He also-
Dawn of the Dead.
He also killed Danny Trejo too.
Damn it, Angel, leave him alone.
Why?
I think Angel's
You
got a
keep
man.
bringing up Danny
Angel's got a
Trejo.
man crush on Danny Trejo. It's the hair, dude. He wants to braid it like a majestic, like donkey or something.
Oh my god. Like a majestic.
He cuts his carrots with a machete. That's how manly he is.
All right,
I've been
so,
taking care of this kid for 20
what's-
years. All right, continue.
The next house, the one Angel's looking forward to the most.
Shut up.
Dollhouse
House
of
of the
the Damned.
Damned.
Shut up.
I mean,
No, I'm not ready. My body's not ready.
I'll just say it's a horrible tagline, like for a name. Like it's kind of boring.
Dollhouse of the Damned?
Yeah. It just seems very common.
Yeah, it
I
does.
don't know.
From what I've heard about.
Well,
in
I
the
think they
house,
just
oh
put
my
a bunch
God.
of names in a hat, and then whatever they picked out of the hat, they named it.
It's like those Facebook things. It's like, what's your first name, your last name? Oh, there's the name of the house.
Yeah. All right, guys, we have a dartboard with a bunch of names. Okay, whoever we'll give it to the monkey from the stage, the animal actor show, and he's gonna throw the dart, and whoever lands on, we're gonna name it the house. Okay?
I feel like that's what Murdy does. If you look at the names of our mazes, they're so bad.
Book of the Damned or Book of the Dead.
The
Dead
soft
inside.
Jesus Christ.
He didn't name anything after AVP, did he?
No,
No.
it's
I'm
just it's
surprised he
AVP, Alien versus Predator. So it's literally Alien versus Predator, Alien versus Predator.
It's a double negative.
Aaron, what about Be Mine Forever?
Predator versus Alien.
Shut up. That doesn't exist.
Alright, but I mean, Dollhouse looks cool though. I'm interested in seeing the morgue scene the most. That's what I think it'll be cool to see.
I hate dolls.
Could we get a cameo?
Yes, let's talk about that, Owen, because me and you have been talking about the cameos in the next two houses for
Yes.
ever now. I want Cindy so bad.
Ooh, really?
It's just like just one reference.
Matt's so eager, dude. I don't think she's that
Yeah.
age, man. What the hell?
I
No,
think it could be a
she's like Bart
next
Simpson.
year.
She's been 14 for like 10 years.
I don't think that.
What if they made dolls the icons in Dollhouse of the Damned?
That's actually a good idea.
I wouldn't.
I just want Chucky
wouldn't
in there
doubt
to
that.
come out and just swear at us.
Isn't Billy
Get
in
the
there
hell out of
from
my
I heard Billy
Dead
was in there.
Silence?
Yeah.
He's in there. He's in the picture
Oh
that
yeah.
they showed. Yeah.
God, that puppet was creepy as hell in the Dead Silence house.
They're mad at me. No, Billy, stop it. Fuck you.
Oh my God, that house. I mean, once I walk towards the entrance, I'm just gonna flip and piss myself.
Angel tries to run, but there's these big black guys standing there. Hey, who you pushing, son? You made me spill my beer.
I mean, we drink my spoon.
Now go mow my lawn.
No. Oh my God.
Eddie Guerrero, motherfucker.
No. Alberto Del Rio.
Jobless.
He's doing fine for himself right now, thank you.
Oh shit! But Angel, are you ready for the dolls?
God, no.
They should have thrown Robert the Doll in there for you.
Shut up.
So are we gonna see the one from Dead Silence in there as well, the Billy doll or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in there. Yeah, he's in there.
I can't wait to see that. Am I the only person that like Dead Silence?
I'm hoping there's a Chucky doll sitting in there
I
somewhere.
hope there's a Jigsaw doll in there too.
There'll definitely be all three of those. They'd be dumb not to.
It's like I'm scared of all the other dolls, but I'm not scared
I
of
don't
the
think
Jigsaw
could they.
doll.
I don't think they can do. Can they have the Jigsaw doll in there still, though, Angel? because that's not Universal though.
But they. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but they always have that prop somewhere.
Yeah.
They'll reverse his swirls. See, his cheek swirls are different. They're not the same ones.
Well, I mean, like, there was a picture of the Billy doll in, like, The Conjuring on the board. Like,
Yeah, but that's James Wan, though.
Yeah.
Well, there was. Wait, there was.
Watch the movie.
Oh,
There's a
wow.
little picture of Billy that they drew on the.
He puts them in almost all his movies. I think except one. There's one movie where there's no cameo.
Wasn't it Insidious too? I think it was.
Because there's one in what's that one? Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon. It's on it's like
That's
graffiti on a
Jigsaw.
wall.
That's Jigsaw.
Mm-hmm. And it's also in Insidious, the first one. It's in The Conjuring. It's also in Dead Silence as well. He's sitting there with the other. He's with the other dolls.
I think it's cool that they're just doing the what do you call it? They're doing the having like a kid again, be like a weird psycho.
I think it's a cool concept.
Yeah.
Everybody
loves creepy kids, you know.
I still want to see Cindy come back as an icon at some point, whether they redo her or not.
Definitely.
Oh, and did I tell you about what I wanted to see eventually, having her and Eddie be both icons, dueling for both parks?
Her original look was a doll mask. A porcelain doll mask.
Yeah.
So.
You never know.
I'm interested to see if that because the whole thing with the icons going into the lantern, if they take them out, if they're gonna reboot them to an extent, make that the running joke line that they rebooted their own original characters.
Dude, they're all gonna be pissed off at each other. Imagine having them sitting there with each other squeezing.
Oh my
lantern.
god!
It's like the genie's lamp.
Itty bitty living space.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I'm excited enough for Dollhouse to an extent.
Yeah, I am
I
too.
think it'd be cool. It's not
More
my
so
favorite.
than I was.
Yeah. It's still not my favorite by any means, though, of the original houses, but it's not the bottom. So you want to talk about Roanoke?
Yes.
Roanoke.
Yeah.
This is my.
This one's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
This is my most for my original house. I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah,
Agreed.
absolutely.
Dude, that Wendigo looks freaky as hell.
Oh god.
That's gonna be insane.
Oh yes.
I wonder how they're gonna use the parade building space because they could do so much with it, like they did with the Forsaken back in 2011.
It's a big space.
I'm wondering where we're gonna enter this year.
Probably the same way we have.
I hope the old entrance.
Because I miss entering that. Yeah, Angel. I miss
the old
entering
entrance.
that front way. Yeah.
Because once I left The Walking Dead, I was walking back to where the old entrance was at. I was like, oh well, yeah, I remember that. I missed that.
Isn't that where the Forsaken entered at as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
The Forsaken entered in the old entrance and then got out at the old exit.
Silver Screams and
Yeah.
what was the other one that I went to? Scary Tales did that same way.
Forsaken was huge. If they could do so much with Roanoke.
I'm interested in seeing what the facade's going to be for it and what if we're going to use, and how the flow is going to work for it.
And it's going to be dark in there too.
Oh yeah.
Aiello's comments too were interesting, where he said that this house feels a lot like the old Horror Nights houses.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I can see it as an old style Horror Nights house.
I definitely feel like we're going to see a lot of those tree props that we had for Silent Hill and for Evil Dead used in this house.
Yeah.
Almost all of them, if not more. So that'll be cool. I'm interested in seeing. I think they talked about that it's going to be. You're slowly going to see them go into kind of like madness, I guess.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool, like the progression.
I feel this house is also going to be very fast-paced, high adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just excited that most of the original content's in the back, with the exception of Halloween. That'll be my safe haven again, just like how it was last year. I spent a long time in the back of the park.
I think it's cool that they're doing the cannibal kind of not a zombie type, actual cannibal themed house. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Leave It to Cleaver was the last Cannibal House.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, like
That was tongue in cheek. I mean, like a real cannibal
yeah.
house.
I still want something that's similar to like the Green Inferno eventually. You know, like the South American like native cannibals or something like that.
I'm sure we're gonna see some influences from that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when they mentioned that this was going to be the house. I was like, perfect timing. Eli Roth has a cannibal movie coming out, just like they did with
They
Run.
shelved that.
That movie's been delayed, definitely.
Again, yeah, I know, I saw it. It makes me. I wanted to watch that movie so bad.
They didn't can it, Angel. It's just the distributor is being a bunch of crackheads.
Who's distributing it?
I have no idea. I hope
Some no-name.
I hope he puts it online just to tell them to F off.
Or some streaming service.
Yeah, exactly.
Netflix or Amazon bought it.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Roanoke. So I'm glad
Roanoke's
they're
gonna be
putting.
cool.
I'm glad they're putting it in the parade building.
A lot of room to mess with.
It fits well with the parade building.
I think it allows for maybe a stilt in the finale room for a Wendigo up high above everyone.
Yeah.
Agreed. And it seemed like with the media night where they had the Wendigo head all like way up there, that would kind of be leading to believe that that's going to be what it is. I don't know. I think it'll be cool. After La Llorona, like last year, I have high hopes for anything like this now. I thought that was well done.
Definitely.
All right, do you want to talk about our last and final one before we talk about the two scare zones?
Giggles and gore.
Giggles and gore.
I think this house. Well, this is our comedy house.
Yeah,
This is a comedy house. This is just going to be a fun house, I think. This is going to be a good time.
House too. Shorter than Resident Evil.
It's going to be short and it's going to be fun. It's going to be gory though. Titled the name.
What it also seems that it's going to be the biggest disaster house as well, from what it seems like.
I think you're meaning as far as height, not as length.
Yeah, as height, yes.
I don't know.
Basically made it into a warehouse.
Yeah.
You know what's great too?
The facade.
The facade is basically the Leave It to Cleaver facade.
That's cool.
Same thing. This is awesome.
I don't know. Like,
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for it. This is my least anticipated, not because of the concept, but just because it's in the disaster queue. The past 2 to 3 years of disaster queue houses just continually disappointed me. I'm just not that amped up for it.
Me and Kane are probably the only people in the world that like Havoc Theory.
Yes.
Yeah.
It depends on which cast you got.
It's just the venue. It's just not that appealing to me.
No, because like when me and Kane went through, like we were running through pretty much.
You and Kane loved Havoc last year.
Yeah.
Me and John waited in line for like 2 hours to go in that thing.
It was it took about 5-10 minutes for me. So.
Angel, if you went through the first one, you would have loved it so much more. That house was intense. The first Havoc.
I'm sure I would have loved it more, but for Havoc derailed
that's why I was really disappointed with the second one. It just didn't feel that intense, and I don't know. I was spoiled by the first one because the first one, the cast in that first house from 2010 was just amazing. They were like really nuts.
I mean, I'll give credit where credit's due. The last time I went through Havoc, I went through like they extended the park hours by 1 hour, so most of the park had already emptied out except for where the sound stages were. So me and a couple friends went in by ourselves, and there was literally no one in front of us and no one behind us. So we had all the cast's attention, and it was really good. But that was the only time that was really good, is when all the attention was instantly focused on you. So, I mean, but besides that, that house just was a little bit of wash. I'm just worried about just the length of the house. The line always gets backed up, and just the venue itself. I'm hoping that we can start getting another venue at some point for this instead of the disaster.
Disaster has had some really cool houses, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the oldest venues that's still running actively.
The last good house from that venue was Blood and Guts. That was the last good house.
I didn't even like Blood and Guts that much.
For me, it was fun for me.
Leave It to Cleaver and Zombiegeddon are my 2 favorite disaster queue houses.
Like, those were far none better than Blood and Guts. So
Zombiegeddon was really cool.
Wasn't it like kind of like supposed to be like Zombieland?
Yep, it was like Zombieland, and you're basically going into like this training facility called Zap, where it's like they're taking on, they're like showing you how to kill zombies and stuff, and it's really fun. And then apparently one of the trucks crashes into a telephone pole, and the zombies that have like the brace around their neck, the mechanism that like holds them, whatever, it keeps them like under control.
Sedated.
Like, yeah, it shuts down, and then they all go loose and shit. It's a comedy house again, but it was really cool.
It seems like it's a better queue for the comedy houses in general.
Plus, they had good music. They were playing AC/DC and all this other stuff.
Yeah, that's sick.
I've actually been excited for this house ever since I first heard about it.
I'll say this too. Leave It to Cleaver was probably the only house I've ever seen someone run out of the house and throw up in a trash can. We're going towards the exit. This lady behind me just barrels her ass through to the end and just sticks her head in the trash can and just throws up.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's
it was
how,
that bad?
I guess to her it was. It was probably one of the goriest houses I've been in, though, there. They were literally like, you walked in, there was like people in cages, and they were literally like cutting their legs up and making the actual meat for the deli and shit.
Yeah.
Pretty gross.
Bloody Mary's head was in there too, which made me happy. They had a little cameo of Bloody Mary in there.
She made a cameo in Havoc Derail.
Yeah, she made cameos all over the place.
Yeah, my absolute favorite.
Lady Luck is my favorite.
Fuck off.
I mean, I can't say anything because that was my first icon as well, so.
Oh, God. Dude, you need another icon in your life.
Dude, I just want one more just to get the taste out of my mouth.
It's just horrible.
I haven't had an icon yet.
I remember walking through that scare zone and being like, wait, this is the icon?
She wasn't...
The cheap masks.
She wasn't even supposed to be the icon. They had, I think it was Fate?
Yes.
Fate was supposed to be the icon that year, but... Oh, shit. Run, dude, run. But, yeah, they scrapped that. But, yeah, anyways, I'm looking forward to Giggles and Gore. It looks like a fun time.
They should have had the drunk Edgar Allan Poe be the icon all year.
I would have preferred Killer Clowns, but whatever.
Clowns. So you want to talk about the 2 scare zones before we get to Hollywood?
You still haven't gotten to Hollywood.
Did we talk about the scare zones?
Well, we talked about the Purge and we talked about Face Off.
I'll just say, was it Masquerade? Looks pretty cool. Yeah. I'm glad they're putting one up by that. I'm glad they're putting Scare Zone up by that front again. And was it Bayou of Blood?
Yeah.
That's my most. That's the one I'm looking forward to because it looks awesome. The shack looks great where they're gonna do the sacrifices, and I'm just happy that they have actual lights up in the trees again at Central Park.
Yeah.
I miss the old pumpkins.
Agreed. I think the shack, it got put up really quick too, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll be interesting. Like we're having 2 now mini shows, I guess, within our scare zones, with the shack having the sacrifice and the Purge auction. So that's really cool to think about that we're doing that again. Interactivity.
Yeah.
And it's a long scare zone too. All of them are this year.
Yeah. I know a lot of people complaining that we didn't have more than 4, but I'm like, they're all huge.
They're like the length of all of them equals up to 6 scare zones.
You know what I say to the ones that complain? Just shush. We're getting scare zones again. Quiet.
Yeah, wasn't it though? Like it wasn't that long ago that we only used to get like 2 to 3 scare zones, but they were big anyway.
Yeah. The only thing that bothers me is that like that whole back end of the park is like
it's
dead.
empty.
Nothing.
That is disappointing.
But I know why they can't do anything over by Diagon Alley and stuff, but
Also, too, the lights, like, they're really, in that area itself is very well lit at night, and I believe it was...
dude, The Simpsons is crazy.
Yeah, like, I believe...
Simpsons is constantly daytime.
It was either Aiello or Roddy that mentioned that whole thing, and they pretty much said, well, we would love to do it over there, but the lights, like...
It's Mike area, that just said that.
Yeah.
The Simpsons area is the new Amity, basically. It's where you go to get drinks and, because they never did anything over at Amity because it was just the area where people went because it was all lit up and everything with all the
games and shit.
The carnival games are exactly.
Still waiting for that Treehouse of Horror maze or scare zone.
Yeah, I would love that.
That would be awesome. Or just transform Krusty Land and Itchy Scratchy Land, make the little.
Oh yes, yes.
That's probably my favorite.
I think it'd be. I mean, they could do that every year. I mean, I honestly wouldn't mind a reoccurring Simpsons Treehouse of Horror scare zone in the back over there.
I don't think anybody would. I think I would love it, dude.
Rename each scare zone by each episode every year, like Treehouse of Horror 1, Treehouse of Horror 2.
Yeah. 100%. I agree. I think it would fit well. They don't have to have a lot. Like I know they talk about like people go back there to do stuff. I went back there a bunch last year, and it wasn't like people were just in and out, just hanging out. People are just walking through to get to the next thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, they could put, even if they put like 15 actors back there and differing Treehouse of Horror costumes, it would be just make sense. It would keep me feeling like I was more in the event and wouldn't make me feel like I was in this big dead space in the back.
Exactly. Have them walk into like Moe's and stuff. That'd be cool.
It would be cool.
Just overlay the ride during the Halloween season.
Oh my god. That would be funny.
I think they should do like a whole like Treehouse of Horrors overlay with Springfield and the ride.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Disney does with Haunted Mansion in California.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing to see, by the way.
I haven't seen that. It looks awesome. But yeah, so that about does it for the scare zones, I guess. You want to talk about Hollywood now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to Hollywood.
Disneyland gets Oswald already, assholes.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it next year.
The moment I see Oswald, I'm never gonna let go.
Alright. So
dude, you got Darkwing Duck, Aaron. I'm pissed off about that.
No lie.
You got Darkwing Duck and Launchpad, man.
Hey, you guys get Frozen.
Hey, I won't complain if the girl's hot, though.
Also.
Hey, Elsa was Taylor Swift in Bill and Ted last year.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna make fun of that.
That girl is pretty hot, though.
They're gonna make fun of that this year, like to its maximum core.
Guaranteed.
All right.
They'll probably have the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Like, they have a rocket puppet. It would be awesome.
Oh
Just have some guy with holding tree branches. I'm Groot.
Oh my God.
What's that dog that used to have on MTV that they always used to run around with, like make jokes, had the big cigar in his mouth? That's what they're gonna make Rocket Raccoon inside Bill and Ted this year.
Oh man, I love that movie. Anyways, yeah, let's move on to Hollywood now.
Bill and Ted ain't going back to Hollywood.
All right.
Sobs uncontrollably.
They'll be back next year.
Most likely, but it's probably going to be like watered down.
Oh yeah.
There's Black Sabbath 2.0.
Practically, yes.
I think that's my biggest disappointment because that's like a really
Dude, Aaron,
cool idea, clown.
When he was talking about that, and they were showing like the pictures about like the ice cream and stuff, I really thought it would. I don't know. This one that when I saw the inside, it was all that multicolored shit again. I'm like, oh my god.
It looks exactly the same as the past two 3D houses.
Now,
which house was in 2012? That was 3D?
That was Alice Cooper Goes to Hell.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember that now.
That was actually a cool-looking 3D house.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, Aaron, I think you said it best, is that, like, the 3D House in Hollywood are an afterthought. So, I don't know. I just didn't think... I thought of more of it when they announced it than what it actually is.
Our 3D house was scrapped.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That was the ritual... not ritual.
Yeah, ritual. Yep.
No, ILO confirmed that wasn't actually scrapped. Didn't you see the picture that he posted on Twitter or whatever with the actual code names?
Yeah, but if it wasn't picked though, that they obviously had to shelf it.
It was
for
scrapped
obvious
this year.
reasons. Yeah.
It'll come back next year.
You're talking about the Boogeyman house, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a, what do you call it? It was like a boogeyman childhood fears type of house.
With some hints of legendary truth involved.
That would have been cool.
And in the soundstage as well. My God, that would have been terrifying.
I don't think we ever had a 3D house in the soundstage, have we?
I don't think so. That would have been intense, terrifying.
The only thing though is that I don't think they could. Sound stages don't get as dark as they do as the sprung tent, so I think it depends. The 3D probably wouldn't have been that good.
Well, like imagine just walking into a huge space with 3D in it. That'd be sick to just imagine.
Yeah.
It could be cool.
Anyhow, going back to Hollywood.
Oh shit.
Clowns 3D featuring Slash music.
I do think it's funny that he has his own clown in there.
That looks kind of cool, actually.
It's funny that he has his own clown, but like it's just a reused prop. I've seen that clown before.
Yeah.
It just has a wig on it.
Or just like, here you go, Slash, here's your homage. He's just like, ah.
The finale is gonna be Slash playing Guitar Hero.
Isn't there like there's a human centipede in there, right?
Clown human centipede.
Clown centipede. We still need to finish that movie, Angel.
we do. We need to. No, we did finish it. Did we?
No, I left like halfway. I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
Oh, I finished. It wasn't as bad.
Oh,
as I thought.
Angel, you finished?
Yeah, I surprisingly survived.
Didn't know that's what got you going, bro.
I still need to watch. I still need to watch Serbian.
No.
Ooh.
Angel, don't watch that film, dude. Please don't.
No.
It is fucked up.
A Serbian film, dude? No.
I've watched the uncut one. A lot of places don't have the uncut one. If you
Where the hell
watch
did you get that?
It's on. It's floating around.
The Vic knows.
Yeah, it's floating around
on the internet.
He was about to say.
I was curious. I was curious to see what it is, and yeah. It's
That's
just
something
it
I'll
didn't.
watch.
Just the fact that you actually found it is
Send me the
concerning.
link.
Well, I heard about it.
We'll do a commentary on that.
All right, let me see how this movie is. So I watched it, and I'm like, what the hell am I watching? Why would somebody do this? It's just fucked up. And I've seen some weird ass movies do, especially Cannibal Holocaust. That movie's
Oh
fucked up.
god. Poor animals. Poor turtles.
Have you seen that, Aaron?
Yeah, man, the turtles. That's what got me.
It's disgusting. And then they
The
actually
turtles.
rip the fur.
Out of all the animals, the turtles got you.
I love
Well, yeah,
turtles.
dude, because they're actually killing the animals. They're real.
God.
This isn't a fake movie.
But yeah, if you want a really weird movie to watch, the guinea pig films.
No,
What?
I'm good.
You'll see. Just look. If you look up, you guys will be like, "What the hell is this?"
I'm excited to see that Tusk movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Kevin Smith's movie.
Yeah. A humorous version of the Human Centipede.
I'm actually watching it Thursday night at AMC around Universal.
Really?
Cheap plug.
I
Can't wait to see that.
I can't wait for the Human Centipede 3 with 500 prison inmates.
Oh god.
Danny Trejo's gonna be in that, Angel. Did you know that?
Oh.
He's filming it all.
Oh,
Angel
those
typing
beans!
Up like 100%.
So anyway, so
Aaron's Aaron's very excited for Clown 3D, as you can see.
I'm excited to visit Black Sabbath.
The soundtrack should be pretty good.
Yeah, I want the soundtrack.
They don't put that online. I'm gonna be very disappointed.
I already said they pretty much are going to.
Oh, thank God.
Yay.
Good thing coming out of
Where's the location of this one at?
where Evil Dead was, behind the mummy.
Isn't this the first one that's not like been tree facade like for a while?
Yeah. Like a clown face.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It looks very roadside attraction, like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't know, that'd be cool.
And then you enter and you see Black Sabbath with the clowns using torture devices from Saw.
Ah!
Yep.
The rehash. Alright, American Werewolf in London now?
Oh, you guys are gonna love that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
man.
awesome.
Yeah, boy.
I love that house.
Aaron is just gonna experience what we experienced.
That is like tied with my #1 house of all time.
Yeah. Vic, you've been reading the Orlando United post about like the top 25 houses.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that American Werewolf in London is going to be in their top 5.
It is.
Hate
Yeah.
the Flies the shit, dude. Kidding me? I love Orlando United. That guy's hilarious. You should. And anyways, Aaron, yeah, dude, you're gonna love that maze, man.
I just hope
Just
John
bring extra.
Landis.
Just bring an extra pair of underwear.
Yeah,
I hope John Landis didn't overhype it because he said it's even crazier than what was in Orlando.
Yeah, he was like talking trash at that like press conference. I was like, whoa.
it's like, but you loved Aiello, and Aiello loved you.
And I was like, no, F that guy. It's all about murder.
John Landis is fucking hilarious. He has no filter. He'll just go on. He'll talk. He'll say anything he wants.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was a good time.
His-
He said the F word like 30 times.
Billion
I loved his story about he was going to talk to Tom Savini, and he's like, "Where the fuck's West Covina? Fuck."
It's funny because
what the
that's
fuck?
the city I live in.
Yeah, I know. I thought
Yeah.
you were here when I heard that. I'm like, oh fuck. He must be
I
laughing.
was cracking up so hard.
And then he's like, and I like when he's like, oh, a year passes, and then I call him up, and Rick, and he goes, hey, we're gonna make that movie, and he's like, I'm working on The Howling, and he's like, what? Did you show Joe Dante those the transformation things? Yeah. Oh, you little fuck.
Good. John Landis is always a good time.
That is fun. I think it'll be cool. Did they say there was going to be any scenes that were in the house that weren't in Orlando's?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm interested in seeing what scenes they're talking about.
They actually have a train.
Yeah, they have a subway car in there.
Mm.
Actual train.
I wonder how.
Hey,
it's gonna
Aaron,
be in
Aaron's
the
just gonna
Jurassic
sit
Park.
down in the porno theater. Just chill. He'll sit next to Jack. I'm
All
not talking
day.
about you. Oh shit.
Just pretend, Aaron. Pretend you're dead. Pretend you're a dead dummy. Just.
You look like a meatloaf.
I'm really surprised how they're gonna pull off the different types of wolves.
That's interesting.
They said there's going to be a full body one.
They have
right?
some guy crawling around in there. What the hell? Rawr.
Rawr. Rawr. That's what happened to all the Bill and Ted cast. They're all inside. They're all inside the American Werewolf in London house now. Rawr.
Bill, we're like so in London.
They come walking out of like the little the little phone booth. Dude.
Dude, 69, man.
That needs to happen. Dude, we lost our show, bro. Wild Stallions.
We still need to make a third movie.
Ted, are we inside Orgy of the Damned? I don't know, Bill.
Cool.
Are these
Cool.
people dead on their feet?
Hip
Air
hop in the
guitar.
porno theater.
We are all dust in the wind.
I really like the brickwork on the slaughtered lamb.
Yeah.
I'm not over that.
Aaron's gonna be standing outside. You know what? I like these bricks.
Probably am. Gonna just grab some random person's hand. It's like, hey, touch this.
Touch the brick. Is it real? Does it feel real to you? I don't know.
Crap.
They'll look at you like, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
I'm interested in saying that.
That's how Aaron's gonna cope with it, because he's gonna be pissing his pants before he enters the house. Why is this guy, Mr. Murdy? We have some guy just sitting there like rubbing the brick. Just let him be. He's coping with himself.
I'm interested to see how they pull off the Nazi werewolf scene.
Yeah, dude.
Because they were saying that you're gonna see the bullets hitting the wall.
Let's hope no one complains about that.
The air hit me! It could have been real.
That's a Nazi. No, that's offensive. Take out the Nazi.
All I know is that scene was one of the coolest parts in the Orlando maze.
It was.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a shame a lot of people
Dude,
complain about
that room got me good. I almost pissed my pants that one. There was when you're walking into that room, there was a door on the left that a guy swung out.
Yes.
I was moving, and he literally slammed the door open and got right in my face. And I swear, I almost pissed myself. It scared the crap out of me. And I don't usually get that startled, but that got me good. I'm like, oh, this house got me. And I remember these two guys in front of me. I won't say how they are, but, two guys. Anyways,
Two guys.
Two guys. We got to the subway seat, and they're sitting there like, and all of a sudden they just go, they just take off screaming. I'm like, oh my god. My cousin's husband was literally on the floor laughing his ass off. It was so funny.
My body's not ready.
The puppets didn't even go off because I think the guys were just sitting there laughing.
That's funny.
But anyways, Aaron, you're in for a good time, man. You're gonna have fun in that house.
A lot of people will be proven wrong from their complaints about it.
Yeah, I don't get that.
About it?
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
complaints.
yeah, dude.
Almost everybody from Hollywood complained about it, like the general public.
What?
Like go on their Facebook page and look at the announcement and
Or
read the
Instagram.
Oh my god.
Why?
I'm like, what am I reading? I'm like, what is this?
The exact opposite of what happened in Orlando.
Well, it's just like Halloween in Orlando. Everybody was like, yeah!
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, that boggled my mind, Aaron, when I was reading that. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, like I was sitting in the auditorium listening to John Murdy and them speak, and Angel texts me and he's like, they're complaining on Facebook. I'm like, wow, that's completely the opposite of how we're reacting here.
A lot of people also complain about AVP.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what? This isn't scary.
Exactly.
Okay, you tell me that's not scary when a freaking xenomorph's gonna be smashing up in your face, dude.
What's an AVP? The movie sucks.
What's an AVP?
Alien versus Predator?
Oh, no.
What is this? Dateline NBC? I don't want to watch this. Where's Chris Hansen?
James Franco. That's the only alien I want to see.
Oh my god.
I think that pretty much covers it.
Oh no, we got one last thing for Hollywood.
What?
The Terror Tram.
Oh god. I totally forgot that existed.
Featuring The Walking Dead.
Invaded by The Walking Dead.
Oh, invaded by The Walking Dead, my bad.
Again, for the third time. Because they can't get it. They can't get it the first time. The Walking Dead didn't get it the second time, but they're going to invade it again the third time.
The entire New York set as well will be invaded by The Walking Dead again.
Good God. Aaron, I feel you, dude. I feel you for that.
It's like they spent all the budget on the houses and not on the territory.
Hey, it could have been Scream 4 or your life all
God.
over.
Do not bring that up. That did not happen.
We know how much you love that one. Oh man.
I think it's funny. I'm looking up the.
I think the funniest one was when they had Chucky and they implemented the soundstage burning down with Chucky getting pissed off, lighting it on fire.
Oh my god.
Do you remember? Chucky got so pissed he lit the soundstage on fire. He burnt down the whole back lot. Oh man.
He killed King Kong.
So I'm sitting here looking at those comments, and I think it's hilarious. The only people that are talking positively about the Hollywood's maze for American World for people that went to Orlando last year.
Exactly.
Everybody else is like, dude, this year's gonna suck. They're dropping the ball this year. Come on, you bastards, we'll take it back. You don't have to have it.
We'll gladly take it back.
You can have our big Walking Dead maze. Just give me American Werewolf back again.
You know, that's one maze I'd like to see again. I wouldn't mind it coming back.
I'm hoping that we'll eventually have a best of year.
Probably
Yeah, man.
25 or 30.
I think 30 would be.
When-
Or 40, or 50.
Wow, are you kidding me? Jeez.
What?
Good God. I'm just watching. I'm looking at scores. I'll tell you after.
Oh.
Anyways, Aaron's really excited for the Terror Tram, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Looks
I mean, when are they
amazing.
going to just stop doing the Terror Tram?
Probably next year or the
Get
year
off.
You're gonna have to walk all the way back to the park. We're just gonna drive you here and then walk back.
Now, Aaron, God knows if The Walking Dead's coming back next year. Hopefully it doesn't.
It probably will. Murdy even said, as long as
Oh,
it's
man.
popular, it's coming
Do you
back.
think it will take over the Terror Tram again?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Most
God.
likely, yes.
You know what's gonna
Hey.
happen? People are gonna start jumping off there and just jump off the Terror Tram. I
Start
can't
running
take
to the
shit
back lot.
anymore. Yeah.
Hey, Aaron, do you remember Stabathon? Yeah, Stabathon being in a
Shut
hotel.
up. Shut up.
I
That
didn't know.
did not happen.
I didn't know a horror convention was at a hotel.
A random hotel.
Oh wow.
The Bates Motel?
Oh my god, did you guys see the Orlando Informer post that they did? How good haunts go bad. HHN struggle with intellectual properties.
Rolling in.
Link me to that, please. I have not.
Oh
seen
my
this.
god, it's a total bitch list.
I need to see this.
I read this yesterday. So funny.
Orlando Informer. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in the chat.
All right. Hold on.
I thought it was hilarious.
I'm reading the list of people complaining. This year's gonna suck. What would have made it better?
That's all-
It sucks. Yeah,
Angel.
you have experienced the mazes.
That's all I see on Instagram too, is the Hollywood people saying how much they're gonna hate this year. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're getting American Werewolf. You're getting AVP. What the hell more do you want?
And AVP, the molds are exactly from the film.
Yeah, it's like what the
And
hell?
even the stunt actors are helping out with it. So it's
I'm like, are people not happy? What is wrong with people? It's mostly these young kids. It's like, what's American Werewolf suck? Get the hell out of my face.
Give me a
that shit,
paranormal
you bastard.
activity maze.
Yeah,
Where's
get
an
out of my face.
Where's an Outlast maze? Yeah.
Go sit down and watch American Werewolf and see awesome cinema. Little bitch.
You little bitch.
Don't make my Freddy Krueger come out, you little bitch.
I'm going to agree with a handful of people and say that this year's lineup is really weak, Hollywood's lineup. Now, granted, they are taking some classics and whatnot, but it's just a weird mix to me, and I also think it was a poor lineup. You have Alien vs. Predator, American Werewolf, etc. It's strange to me.
the same people who are asking for Freddy Krueger to come back.
Yeah.
They're like,
Jason.
Do you remember when Orlando did the teaser? People were like, guys, get ready to never sleep again.
Oh my
Freddy's
god.
coming back.
That was awesome.
So many people were like, Freddy's coming back.
I think the best one had to be Guy said Ghost Rider. I'm like, no, Nick Cage is not going to be in the event. That would be awesome, though. I would totally take a Nicolas Cage. It's coming.
I can't.
I will piss blood.
I'd be laughing in that vase.
That'd be
A,
awesome.
B, C, D, E, F, G.
It'd be terrifying to see him ruin Ghost Rider again.
I like the first one.
Mm.
Second one, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I find the second one better.
No joke, I like the second one just because it was so insane.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That it was so out of control that I could not sit there and enjoy the movie.
Well,
It was just
the reason
obscene
why
on so many levels.
You're
The
probably the
reason
only
why
person I know that loved it.
the reason why the second one was so weird is because they based it off the fucking Marvel Knights book, which was completely batshit crazy. Which is why Punisher Warzone was so damn violent, because they based it off Marvel Knight.
And that's better than seeing Nick Cage eating jelly beans in the first film.
No, it's not. No.
Yes, it is.
No, I don't want to see
Yes.
Nick Cage screaming on his bike with the camera up to his face.
But that's awesome because you see him transform as Ghost Rider.
I remember
Bro,
seeing
that
I'm
scene
like,
where he
what
pissed
the
fire
fuck is
out
going on
was
here?
pretty funny.
Am I on crack or something? What am I watching?
Well, I
This
mean,
isn't
it was the
Ghost
guys
Rider.
that directed Crank directed that movie, so what did you expect?
Yeah,
I
dude,
mean,
I'm like, what the hell?
I mean, just be glad they didn't electrocute his dick and have him turn
Oh,
into Ghost
God.
Rider.
The only cool thing is that they had an actual, they had the villain from the comic in the cartoon series, which was cool.
Yeah.
I will say, though, the one thing I didn't like about the first one was Blackheart, because they turned them...
You mean, no, that was not Blackheart. Shut up. That was not Blackheart.
Angel, quiet, or I'll
That
get
was-
Danny
that was
Trejo
not-
on your ass.
That was not Blackheart. You shut up.
That was Blackheart.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That was
And,
not.
hey, you can't deny the awesome scene where he's going up the side of the building and he grabs the police helicopter, and tells them they're pissing him off, and then he flips off the cops.
See, that's cool. That's cool. Everything else sucked about it.
No. You go back. You go back over the border.
Plus, I didn't know Mephisto was a rat. Anyhow. Yeah, like that covers it.
Well, are we going to talk about the 3 little scare zones in Hollywood, or is that it?
Aaron, is that?
You mean
what
the one that
we're
will
talking
give children nightmares? The Christmas one that will make
Christmas
every
one?
little kid cry?
about? Aaron, do you have any thoughts about those scare zones?
I hope they have midgets in elf outfits running around. Like they did with Chucky, and didn't he throw something at someone's ankle?
Yeah.
What did he throw?
I don't know, but I remember Aaron saying he threw a knife at someone.
That's
You have no
funny.
idea how
Oh, you're talking about that one video, right? Where it
yeah.
looks at and it hit some guy.
Dude, I would piss my pants if I saw a midget running at me. I'd be like, get away from me. Just pick him up and throw him in the lagoon. Or so, throw him in super... If it was Orlando, you just pick him up and throw him over the lagoon.
I really want to see how normal guests taking their kids to Despicable Me are reacting to the whole Dark Christmas thing. That's like nightmare fuel.
Watch a lot of people scream Santa isn't real.
Krampus.
They need to make a house of that.
Cannot wait for that movie.
What?
The
Krampus.
Kevin Smith's Anti-Claus.
Ah.
So I guess we pretty much wrapped up everything.
I
Yep.
think we did.
How long has this chat been going?
A while.
Very long time.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait. We are how many days? 5 days away.
Yep.
So excited.
A few people are going to the employee preview night, so
Yep.
there's that.
Tuesday.
Spoilers
Yep.
galore.
Try to make it
are gonna
out.
happen.
I swear to God, if
Wednesday
anyone spoils it, I'm
Twitter.
gonna be mad.
Stay away from my Twitter.
Avoid the videos. Avoid the videos.
I really want to see the videos since I'm not going to Orlando's event.
No one's allowed to film this year.
Yeah, they're not. They can't film this year.
Somebody better take Google Glass.
They're not filming in the houses?
We have no YouTube meetup as of right now.
Really?
I found it really weird this year that they're not. They didn't even let them film on media preview, which is weird. They've been doing that for the past 2 years.
That's weird.
They don't want footage getting out, I guess.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
They were really loose with it last year, and now they're the exact opposite.
Fox grab IL and go, listen, tape any of this shit.
We don't want people to think there's a new AVP movie out, okay? To this shit.
Universal gave us so much free reign last year with that YouTube meetup. We got to go through everything once, plus Rocky Horror, and we got to see Cabin and Evil Dead twice. And could film everything.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Well, I guess we'll see how it turns out. I mean, you're not allowed to record in Hollywood, and yet there's hundreds of videos on YouTube.
Yeah, how does that happen? Is that actually they're not supposed to be able to do that, are they?
Yeah, you're not. If somebody sees you, they tell you to put your camera away, or else you get kicked out of the house.
How the hell did what's his name get in there and film every single year?
Sharp.
Yeah, he got caught once. You could see it in his Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I remember that. But then
the actor's like, hey, you need to leave.
But then he refilmed it.
Jason's just like, hey, yo, buddy, get out of here.
he went back into it and redid it.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine if a guy dressed up as Predator has to piss and he walks into the bathroom? I would shit myself.
He's like, hey, man.
No growl or anything.
Imagine the guy.
He pulls his pants out and the beam
dressed as Michael Myers. He has to go use the red.
John's gonna be in the bathroom.
John would be sitting in the stall. You just see John go in and he shuts the door behind him and locks it.
Or he comes across him and Michael Myers does that tilt and John does the same thing too.
Yo,
the guy's walking out and John's just grabbing to the leg. Don't you leave me! I love you, Michael.
Vic.
Let me be the Lori. What?
This is the code names that Mike had posted. Said that Dracula was Synergy, Walking Dead was Lichpin, From Dusk Till Dawn is Alter, AVP is Evac, Dollhouse is Charlie, Roanoke was Ritual, and Giggles was Smile, Halloween was Captain.
Roanoke was Ritual. I thought that was Crows.
Nope. This is what Mike said. He posted on Twitter.
He posted a retraction saying that it was Crows.
It was?
Yeah.
He retracted that?
Yeah. Yep. Because Boogeyman was Ritual before it got scrapped.
I remember mentioning that last year. I'm like, what the hell is with all these crows around the houses?
That was all planned.
Yeah, I was like,
last year.
Really?
But what's the hint for this year? That's the question. What's going to be in every single maze this year?
That's the question.
A clown.
Shut up, Vic.
All hail Dane DeHaan.
That's right.
Angel loves that.
I hate that so much.
You like Dane DeHaan.
Dude, that kid's crazy.
Who?
Dane DeHaan.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
He's weird looking though, like for real.
Yeah, that's why they want him to be Goblin. Hey, you're a weird looking kid. You can be a Goblin.
All right, sweet.
I will happily stand by the fact that I love The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I don't care who knows it.
Ooh.
So there.
Ooh.
You what? What happened, Owen?
I really like that movie a lot. I'm a movie reviewer, and I like that movie.
Oh, and that's my favorite Spider-Man film.
Oh my god,
I think Mark Webb is a brilliant director, and I think everything hit on all.
Oh my god. I will. Owen, I will come through this camera at you.
You're staring at me right now. It's freaky.
Hey, it's a lot better than fucking Tobey Maguire pissing and moaning every 20 minutes.
Okay, that's true.
Andrew Garfield is a great Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield is good.
Guys, we have
Andrew Garfield
Spider-Man 3 is the best one.
Andrew Garfield is Peter Parker Spider-Man. That's
Yeah, he is.
What?
he's Peter Parker.
He is.
Tobey Maguire sucks compared to him. I'm sorry, Matt. I guess I'm saying right now.
Did you not watch Spider-Man 2? Oh my god. Rewatch
Dude,
Spider-Man 2.
I own them all.
I know.
I own Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. I own 2 versions of it.
Ah!
I own the extended one too. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 is my favorite. Is my second favorite movie.
Spider-Man 3 is my favorite.
Because of Alfred Molina as Doc Ock.
Alfred Molina is awesome.
I don't think Sam Raimi's Peter Parker is like terrible with Tobey Maguire or anything. I think it's just Spider-Man 3 ruined it for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Aaron, come on. You know you love that scene in Spider-Man 3 where he's at the Central Park with Mary Jane.
He's flipping people off.
But what? We want it to be loved. I love you.
That was funny.
And James Franco's like sitting under the tree eating an apple. Oh, let's cast Eric Foreman as Venom. Okay, that's a good idea.
Dude, James, I do gotta say I like James Franco better as Harry Osborn than Dane DeHaan.
Nope, I like Dane DeHaan.
No, James Franco.
All the way, dude.
I'm kind of split, actually.
I'm split.
I'm gonna say this: I am extremely disappointed in the Amazing Spider-Man's 2 of killing off Norman Osborn.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
They just spoiled it in one of the commercials.
He's not dead.
Norman Osborn is dead. Oh, thanks for the.
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
I love how they have like the very last shot of the movie in the trailer.
Oh my god!
The trailer blows so many spots. It's insane.
Sony's marketing messed up the movie. That's why. Sony sucks at doing freaking trailers. Oh, you want another trailer? Here's a 4-minute trailer. Here you go.
I keep hearing everyone say that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 would have been better if they didn't make as many cuts to the script and to the film that they did.
I honestly don't know what they were trying to accomplish by cutting a lot of
key moments out of the movie.
Yeah, so it's like all butchered up.
You gotta admit
Still
that
good,
you have to admit that the twist with Peter's dad being alive this whole time is stupid.
That's why they didn't put it in there.
No, but they actually filmed it. They filmed that scene.
Hey, that's better for me. I can watch it. It's just an alternate take on it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Andrew Garfield thought that was a good scene. No.
It was good. I liked it. No. I thought it was good. The reason why they didn't do it is because they didn't want to take the tragedy of like people worrying about his father now after Gwen just died. It's going to confuse them, which is why Mark Webb took it out. They explain it in the commentary.
Yep.
Honestly, I felt like they killed Gwen off too quick. That felt so rushed, in my opinion.
Just bring Emma back for Mary Jane. There you go.
I thought that.
Oh my god, she's a clone.
I think Shailene will do a good job.
Did they say that she wasn't going to do it?
I've heard both, actually.
Shailene at this point is not doing it because she's
she's
Divergent.
She's tied to Divergent now. Yeah, unfortunately.
Came up.
That's why they cut
I
that
wish we would have got
scene out.
Those scenes actually sounded pretty.
Yeah,
neat,
I wanted to see him like he's yelling at her father, like, "Hey, bitch, I'm gonna wrap you up in web."
Yeah, because now it's gonna be kind of rushed if they do it in Spider-Man 3. It's like, oh, I just met you.
Is this Spider-Man 3 like now gonna be like 2018 or something like that? They pushed it way back.
It's got pushed
because
back
they want
for
to
several years.
Want to get Sinister Six and Venom out.
That's what their PR team is saying, but you know it has to do with the movie not making enough money.
Nearly as much money as they thought it was going to.
It's a shame how bad it did in the box office overall.
Yep.
Well, it went up against a lot of heavy hitters.
The sad part is it didn't make that much back because they spent so much money on their horrible marketing.
Yes. Good job, Stone.
Good job,
Stone. Awesome.
How did we get from HHN to now Spider-Man?
Because Spider-Man's the shit.
Yeah, dude.
And I want to have the Carnage House again.
Oh my god, yes.
There's your tie-in. It all comes back around.
Bring HHN back to Islands and then have Island under siege again. And
So we can have an entirely smaller event.
it'd be but it'd be so no double. Okay, make it a dual island. No, not dual island. A dual event again. Do that.
They would have to. They can't just do it at Islands of Adventure.
The only thing is that Islands only has one other good venue, and that's the Carnage Warehouse.
And Triceratops Trail, they could do something.
No more outside mazes.
They
please.
did Evolution. That looked sick.
Evolution. You're going off of what you saw though in that the video.
But that looked
What,
awesome.
the Jurassic Park? The Jurassic Park house that did look cool.
Yeah,
I mean, look.
It looks cool on video, but like in person, it doesn't.
I can't imagine how hokey would look in real life. Now, especially now, all these years later. I mean, that was 12 years ago, for God's sakes.
I don't think Islands would work either by itself.
I think in Islands they should do like a more family-friendly Halloween event.
Disney already owns the market on that.
Yeah.
I'm sure Universal can do something.
Just
if
make
they
the
really want to.
Just make the Marvel area back to Islander Siege, and I'll be happy with that. Because I want to see dead bodies of Spider-Man and Iron Man all over the place.
You won't see that, Angel.
Not now.
Yeah,
not anymore,
dude. Won't allow that.
But it was in the Maximum Carnage maze, alright? Just let me dream for a
Yeah,
moment.
but that's when Disney didn't buy it, dude.
Yep.
I just want a Marvel Zombie maze. That's all I want.
You're not going to get
Marvel
it.
Zombies not even happening anymore.
It's not happening anymore. Your dreams are shattered.
Let me dream. No, you don't know that. You never know what will happen. You'll never know. Alright, that's enough of that.
Did you cry? Did you get it out?
Yeah, I got it out.
He is crying. He's gonna go off and tell us, you guys are fucking dumb.
Oh my god.
I wanted Marvel Zombies. I wanted to see Professor Xavier on the ground.
Crawling.
Hello, this is Patrick Stewart. Are you doing good today, Angel? You taste like pennies.
What?
Oh my god.
Wow.
So,
like pennies.
I wonder what they're gonna do with the whole
I wouldn't mind
zone
that.
area next year.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to talk about what do we think the differences in the events are going to be for next year and the year after, because next year is 25 for Orlando, and if I'm not mistaken, 2016 will be the 10-year anniversary for Hollywood. So do we think there's going to be a lot of differences in between the two parks for those next 2 years?
ILO did mention there's a possible chance that Icons might return next year.
Oh, I don't
says that every year. Are the Icons coming back? You never know. You never know.
You never know.
Someone just needs to crack the lantern, because Fear is too busy taking pictures with people.
I'm gonna crack the lantern over Mike's head.
He's the most deadliest creature on the. He lives in the underworld, but he'll take a family photo with you.
There's a new icon that's going to let everybody out of the lantern, and that's going to be next year.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Can we just have the minister from
the master?
Singapore? No, the minister from Singapore.
You mean?
That would be awesome.
Can we just do
M.
that?
Bison?
M. Bison.
M. Bison.
Yeah, let's
M. Bison mixed with Shao Kahn.
I mean, yeah, because that was one theme I had as an idea, like back in 2011, and they actually did it for 2014.
And we'll get Van Damme to come. Jean-Claude Van Damme will go. Dude, you're balls. He'll just.
The perfect American actor for Guile.
And we'll get Raul Julia. We'll raise him from the dead.
Or Rocky Balboa's Ryu.
Go get him, Rock.
Are we looking at 9 mazes next year?
Ooh.
That's the question.
Uh-oh.
I think that depends on if we're gonna have a dual park.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna see it in the studio again next year.
It seems like Disaster's days of being used are limited anyway, so you have to put somewhere.
It honestly depends on when they're gonna start their next projects for the studios park.
It sounds like Kid Zone's the next thing to go.
Star Trek Maze. Just kidding.
When is the Kong confrontation supposed to be completed?
Like 2016.
16.
Okay. then I wouldn't be surprised if when that's brand new that they would move to dual park to be able to access that in the islands. Because if we're not going to be able to use the Harry Potter experience, I could see them opening up at the front half of the studios and then going into islands up through Toon Lagoon and where Confrontation and JP will be, and then go back around and kind of cross off the whole Harry Potter area.
Returns.
Yeah, and use Bill and Ted at Toon Lagoon for the first time in forever.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And you could have Bill and Ted and one of the other shows spread out.
They need to do something with that stage. They really do.
They don't even do anything that much with it now.
No.
It's just like the old Triceratops area. It's just like
collecting dust.
Carcasses in there. We'll just cover it with some Home Depot plants. Nobody will know there's a path over here.
It's just like downtown Disney.
Yeah.
What they do with Pleasure Island clubs.
I just love when Universal tries to.
They try to like hide stuff. It's like this was never.
They tried to hide stuff, and they're like, "Hey, there's a path over here," and they'll just put planter pots in the corner.
It's funny because Disneyland does that too. They put like these like really like crappy plants.
It's like when you exit ET, there's an area you can sneak into. But they just have 2 giant plant pots over there. It's like, what?
No one will know.
Can't get by there. Kidding me?
Plants.
Wait, isn't there some extended queue area that they could use from Diagon Alley?
Nope.
No, nothing at all. Like, there's no area around there that.
What about the Hogwarts Express?
I'll never see a David Kessler character running naked with balloons in that area.
Or just make American Werewolf in London a scare zone in Diagon Alley.
Put it in London waterfront. It perfectly fits.
Neil is gonna get to Diagon Alley. And go, I'm from fucking London. I'm back home again, mate. I'm Australian all of a sudden.
Now, the London facade, are we allowed to do stuff in front of that, or is it just because we're not allowed to be on Diagon?
No, because it has. They can't do anything with the London facade because Grimmauld Place is right there, and that's tied to Harry Potter.
Dude, that little. I hope they keep what's his name looking out the window because that will make me creeped out.
Oh, the little what's his name?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Creepy creature just looking out the window.
What's his name? That's that little weird elf guy. Or whatever.
Or they could just bring back the Nazarman's queue area.
Please to God and no. I watched a video online of like somebody sneaking into the Nazarman's maze that they did a couple years ago or whatever, and holy crap, that is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Is it that small in there?
It's horrible. It's like literally half of it's outside, and like they put up like 2 wooden fences. That's what the guy snuck in, and then it's like inside of those facade buildings. And it just looks awful.
I wonder what would have happened if Transformers never showed up.
Who knows?
We would have had a Mayan house in 2012.
Yeah. Hercules and Xena queue area. I wonder how that would have worked.
I still don't understand why Transformers is in Florida. Like, the only reason it came to Hollywood is to get that Spider-Man experience over here.
And then Orlando was like, hey, we can make more money with this.
It was popular, let's bring it over here, even though we have, like, the exact same ride system.
Yeah.
Right next door.
They updated both the next door ride and Transformers the same year.
Yeah. When is San Francisco rumored to be closed down?
Codename Jar Jar Abrams.
Jar Jar Abrams.
I don't think it has a year yet, but it's something that's going to happen.
Honestly, if that area goes down, I'm pretty sure we'll probably see like a 2-park thing, because that's a lot of space.
Oh yeah.
Being cut off.
Maybe more sound stages that way.
Get rid of Get rid of
Disaster.
Yeah, just get rid of it. No one goes in it anyway.
Even like when the park's at peak hours, like in the prime, there's only like a 15-minute wait to get in that thing.
Get rid of Disaster. Get rid of Twister. And well, don't get rid of Twister because Bill Paxton's in it.
Well, that's already rumored to be leaving.
Oh, okay, then good then. Fear Factor.
Wreck is the one that needs to go the most.
That's gonna leave soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to know why they have a show
I just want to know
based on a show that has been on TV for like 6 or 7 years.
I just want to know if Phase 3 still exists. Okay, it still does.
Oh yeah. The question is, where does Bill and Ted go?
Oh right. That's tough.
Two parks. That's the only solution.
Or if they get rid of Rocky Horror Picture Show and just put Bill and Ted over there.
Too small. Way too small. Terminator?
No. I wouldn't see it over there, Terminator. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's tough.
It could work.
So they're still thinking about adding more Harry Potter to the parks?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are they talking about getting rid of?
Fear Factor.
Okay. What do they do? Put a show there or something?
Yeah.
Ministry of Magic.
What I'm curious about is what they would include, because Ministry of Magic isn't like an entertainment place in the books or in the movies.
Just could be anything at this point. I think they pretty much have carte blanche to do what they want as long as they get Rowling's approval.
Yeah, but like a lot of people know it already as like this sort of like government type place, and then having doors in there, that would just draw me out of the experience.
Is there any plans of kind of getting rid part of Lost Continent at all?
I think that's always been in the talks.
Hate to Fly mentioned something Jurassic Park related a long time ago.
We still haven't gotten that.
You mean the Amber Mine wooden coaster?
I forgot what it was. He just said that they were planning something, and then he said he couldn't talk anymore about it. It was a few months ago.
Yeah.
I know there was a big rumor about The Hobbit coming into there at one point.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Warcraft or something like that.
I really want something Lord of the Rings related. I don't want any more Potter, to be honest.
No, I think
that's coming from a Potter fan. I think it's too much.
I think it's too much of an overall experience in the parks. It's becoming too much of everything.
And then you have James Cameron and Animal Kingdom.
Oh my God.
We've got a long time before that's going to start.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to open it in 2016.
Hollywood will probably have Diagon Alley finished.
You haven't started building that yet.
They made the groundbreaking announcement in 2011 for Avatar.
It was going to open in 2016, correct?
Correct, originally.
God knows when it's going to open now.
It's in development hell.
James Cameron's hard to work with, apparently.
And they chose like a ridiculous property.
No, I want this. No, wait a minute. No, go back to this. No, that won't work. Go to
Honestly, Avatar Land is probably going to be like dead on arrival. Because it's going to have to compete with Diagon Alley, Hogsmeade, King Kong.
Potter has a huge fan base compared to Avatar.
Honestly, that area should have been like something Star Wars related.
Star Wars is next to come in, but it's going to be a lot smaller than people want it to be.
Oh, yeah. Hollywood Studios is really, really small.
Make it where Avatar Land will be. Make it Ewok Village. There you go.
Ewok Village.
The favorite thing about Episode 6.
Honestly, Star Wars needs its own park.
It's going to be close, but it's not actually going to be the own park. It's going to be basically almost all Hollywood Studios when they're done.
Where are they putting that in Hollywood Studios?
Well, obviously, you got to get rid of the Premier Theater because it's just kind of there. And then Idol just closed, so that's going to leave soon, too.
Wait, what will close?
Idol.
Oh yeah, Idol.
The American Idol experience.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're going to get rid of Indiana Jones as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're getting rid of the lagoon itself. So
really?
Echo Lake is going to be gone if the plans are still there.
What about the Muppets Theater?
Nothing's been said about that or Streets of America, but I wouldn't be surprised at this point. They're talking about trying to get rid of Osborne lights in the next 5 years.
Whoa!
That's a rumor,
whoa.
though.
No.
That's like the best. No,
That's a
that's like
big
the best
rumor,
thing
though.
that they do there.
Oh yeah, I love Osborne lights, especially.
I
when-
honestly wouldn't doubt if they got rid of that because Hollywood Studios needs all the help it can get. That's
I only,
So basic.
honestly, I go to Hollywood Studios just for those 2 big rides. Honestly.
So basically, what they're talking about is that Cars is going to take over the back, Star Wars is going to take over the left-hand side, and then eventually they'll probably just take everything else out and put in Marvel at one point when Universal gives it up.
Just retheme Hollywood Studios to Disney's Islands of Adventure.
Just change the name to Disney Studios. Just do it that way.
Or just change it to California Adventure.
Orlando
Like,
Adventure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Disney's Florida Adventure.
Honestly, California Adventure would make more sense in a different state than California.
Yeah, it's like having Soarin' here doesn't really make much sense. In California, it does.
Yeah, like, I don't understand why they made a California-themed park in California. It's like, we all know what this looks like. We want to visit other places.
That's
But-
why they're retheming Soarin'.
To what?
It's getting a new
Isn't
a
it-
new
isn't it
overlay
planes?
video. No,
Oh,
thank God, no.
No.
Oh, God.
Different locations, not just California.
Oh, okay. Soaring over the world. There you go. There's your new
Pretty much.
name for that.
That-
I'm interested to see what Disneyland announces next year for their 60th anniversary,
Definitely.
the Diamond Celebration.
I hope to be there in August next
Oh.
year.
Good luck, Angel, all the crowds.
I know, right? Right.
I'll be there in September.
Man, you guys are going to be like fighting to get your way through the park.
I'll be there in August, most likely. Beginning of August.
Oh, Angel, you're going to be there once Haunted Mansion goes down for
Oh, yay.
the holiday overlay.
Can't wait. Can't
I love that overlay. I want to see Ghost Galaxy really bad.
Ah, I like Ghost Galaxy. It's really cool.
I love your Space Mountain more than ours.
How bad are the lines for cars right now?
Cars Land?
Yeah.
Oh, it's always packed, man.
Jesus.
Single rider line for Radiator Springs Racers, though?
How long's that one?
I wouldn't know. I always go with people. It's funner when you're in a group, you know.
Yeah. I really hope Diagon Alley is empty when I get there.
The pictures lately look really, really not busy at all.
Yeah.
It's not been that bad recently.
Good.
I can't wait. Wednesday, Diagon Alley.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm thinking about trying to go over there. I still haven't yet to actually go and ride the ride. Just because of how bad the crowds have been. I'm thinking about going this week at some point.
Yeah.
Wednesday afternoon, Matt.
Once I'm
Hey man, I might go with you. I get out of class at 3.
Once I'm
I
heading
might
over
go
there
with you.
and straight over there.
Yeah, dude. It's been a bitch. Like, since that thing opened up in July, it has not stopped being crowded until like 2 weeks ago.
From what I've seen, it varies because like 2 days ago, somebody tweeted a picture. Like the line started where Transformers was.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
weekend though.
15 minutes I've seen as the shortest wait as of now.
Yeah,
On the weekend, was that on a Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you have to hit it on a weekday.
You've got to be
Like-
there during the week.
So
Annual
Friday.
pass holder early entry.
So Friday's gonna be
Mhm.
bad. I
Go
see.
yeah.
early, I guess, Angel.
Damn it.
I would recommend you go do that first.
Yeah, I'm gonna head straight over there when I
Get
get
there
there.
early.
Cause I'm gonna save Rocket for last that night. The Mummy I might save for Horror Nights as well.
Yeah, there's never a line for the Mummy at Horror Nights.
Yeah.
No.
Because 2011 is when it rained opening night and there was like nowhere to go. So
That
I
was
like,
nuts.
Oh, let's go to the Mummy and get warm under the fire because it was so cold outside. So went to the Mummy and there was no line whatsoever for that. I think
It rained.
the biggest line during Horror Nights when it comes to rides is Rocket.
Yeah.
Because Rocket is so fun, right?
Absolutely. Does anyone know what the forecast is looking like for Friday?
I've just looked at it. It's most likely just rain as always.
Isn't it like 40 or 60% for the weekend?
It's around there. Hold on.
I'm looking at it right now. 40% chance of rain.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's really not that bad though.
No.
If it
Saturday's
rains,
supposed to be nice.
if it rains, when does it usually rain? Like
In
afternoon,
the
morning,
midday.
midday? Okay.
Yeah, it normally will stay clear at night. It's very rare that it'll rain at night, so
Okay.
my guess is around 3 to 4 o'clock it would rain.
That's fine. I'll be under shade in the staying scream.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It says at night it's supposed to be totally clear,
Nice.
so it looks like it's during the day.
I want an opening night weather like last year. That was phenomenal.
That was the
great.
best.
That was
the best.
And it was
So,
on
I mean-
full moon too.
Oh, it's awesome.
If it chooses to rain, like during like 2, 3, 4 o'clock during the day, I'll be fine with that, and I'll.
Yeah.
You know, by the time I get there for pass holder night, it'll be around 5:30.
When are pass holder nights?
The first 2 weekends.
Okay. So mostly everyone will be there on the 26th. This is Friday. All right.
Angel, when are you coming?
I'm leaving here on the 25th, and then my first night will be on the 26th, and then Islands is on the 27th, and then I leave 28th.
Okay, so you're coming the second week.
Yeah, I'm coming the second week. I would have gone opening weekend, but then I decided to wait just 1 week to see.
The second weekend is better
Yeah,
as far as
'cause
crowds
I
are
just
concerned.
wanted to see the difference between the first week and second week. 'Cause
Crowds are less.
The past 2 visits I've gone, I mean, those were fun, but they were opening weekends.
Opening weekend's cool, but there's still problems with the mazes,
Right.
Yeah.
like we learned last year. Second and third week are always really good weeks to go, in my opinion.
I'm more relieved that now with all the soundstage houses, we're going to be exiting in different places now.
Yeah, me and
Definitely.
Vic were talking about that. Last year was ridiculous.
They're making us walk back and forth to the houses and the exits.
Mm.
Oh, we're going to just throw you all the way to the back where everyone's exiting just to deal with it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I missed the days where we only had 3 soundstage houses, and it was way more easier to get in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice that we have more, but there's just so much attention up front now that it's just a nightmare to maneuver through.
The area where New York area where the Mummy's at, that area is going to be crowded now because The Walking Dead's right there.
Yeah. No, the Mummy's further down a little bit. Just a little bit.
Past the Mummy, but right where the area where that Ghostbuster area was at.
Yeah, it's right next to Twisters. Where I know exactly what you're talking. The entrance is there, goes in right by where Twister's at.
Yeah, it's the same entrance where Evil Dead was at.
Yeah.
That area is going to be crazy, and I really hope the Stay and Scream entrance will be The Walking Dead, because usually Stay and Scream, we go to a house 30 minutes before the public does, and
Yeah.
so it's either going to be From Dusk Till Dawn or hopefully The Walking Dead.
Angel, last year, your first house, American Werewolf in London?
No, because like they told me, like I asked the guy, hey, so what's our first house? Oh yeah, Evil Dead's gonna be your first house, and so I had a little bit of relief and thought, okay, won't be as bad. But no, I'm walking towards Evil Dead until everyone has to go to the left where Werewolf in London was, and I'm just about to shit myself. And
So your entire expectations of the event were set that high on the first house.
yeah, and so
That sucks.
I was just like, oh my god, Evil Dead finally, and then Werewolf in London, it was like a big, like, hey, you're going into this house now, so.
The thing I like about the pass holder night better is that you get to do the whole back of the park first before.
Yeah.
they open
And
the
no
gates.
one's back there but AP.
Yeah. And so, but by the time you're done with all that, you can move up to the very front of the sound stages Normally, I like to go to the disaster house and do that, and then go to the front where the sound stages start. And by then, the crowds have moved up to the upper sound stages and then to the back of the park, and it's just quicker.
I might do the parade house first after staying screaming and head my way back up to the sound stages for last.
Yeah.
Because for sure, for sure, I'm gonna save AVP for last. That's my last house I'm gonna do.
I think AVP could possibly be staying scream this year.
If it is, then cool, awesome. I'll go through it again with the express pass because stay and scream. You don't really need to use the express pass at all because only those people get in, and it's usually a 5 to 10 minute wait. So if AVP is awesome, hopefully then I'll do it again with the express and wait little to no time.
Yeah, because AVP is going to be the same place that Werewolf was basically, and the first thing they let us into a stay and scream last year was Werewolf.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like every 21 as well, the first stay and scream house was Winter's Night, and that was in Soundstage 22.
Okay.
And 2013, last year, the first Soundstage house was Soundstage 22. So if they're just going to go by Soundstage, then I'm assuming Stay and Scream will be From Dusk Till Dawn, which is Soundstage 22. Because that's usually the first house they've taken us to from the years I've gone. But hopefully if it's Walking Dead, even better, because we wouldn't have to beat the crowd. We'd just go in with no problem.
That line is going to be intense.
The parade line last year opening night, it was, once I got there with the express, it was already at about a 67 minute wait. And it was barely like 20 minutes after the gate opened.
You guys don't know what bad lines are.
Like, how bad was Walking Dead over there?
Walking Dead was like 2 hours and 47 minutes, and Black Sabbath hit like 3 hours.
Fuck that.
I'll just buy the express pass now, thank you.
Yeah.
The thing about, does Orlando run out of express pass? I don't remember if they do. I know Hollywood runs out at times.
I've never heard of it, but I can't say it hasn't happened.
Yeah, because Hollywood has a limited amount of the first in line pass, and like once they have those on sale, those are sold out quickly.
Yeah, they have a set amount each night.
I got a question about Hollywood for next year, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, next year I'm trying to do both Orlando and Hollywood in the same weekend.
Oh.
What is the chance that I have of there being a Sunday early on in the event added?
I'm not sure. It really depends on how much crowds they gain, because the next year they have the whole 50th anniversary of the park, and then they have Springfield, they have the night tours, Fast and Furious opening up.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, like they add dates according to how much people they're projecting on coming.
So is it possible that maybe September 20th, which is a Sunday, may actually be added for next year?
It's possible, but I can't say for sure. It really depends on
usually
the summer crowds.
Murdy has said it at times on Sundays. It usually isn't bad for Hollywood on Sundays.
Yeah, but that's not a date right now, Angel.
Yeah, I know in general,
yeah.
But in general, Sundays aren't really bad.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess you'd have to wait and see like how this summer does.
The thing is with Hollywood as well, they don't announce their dates until like not 2 weeks. About a month before the event starts. Orlando, you're like 2-3 months ahead.
Yeah.
And you can already pinpoint when you're going.
I've already done that actually for Orlando's opening weekend next year. And then I'm going to California, and then I'm going to go to the second week of Orlando's event.
Damn, you're going to be tired.
I don't get jet lagged, actually.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I get jet lagged bad. Really bad.
Dude, you're lucky.
A flight from Dallas to Orlando, it doesn't take long for me.
That's not bad though. What are you, about an hour behind?
No, I'm an hour behind, but the whole flight itself, it's about 2.5 hours.
Angel has no testicles.
Shut up.
Dude, I did the flight from Orlando to Alaska, and that was a pain.
Oh God.
That was at least a 12-hour flight.
Oh God.
And coming back was the worst because I lost almost an entire day.
Dude,
I
the flight.
I think when it comes down to it, Neil has the worst.
Yeah, easily.
No. Okay, like the flight from California to like Italy is terrible, dude. That's like 18 hours.
I would kill myself.
From California. From
Man,
California.
the pizza must get cold.
I'm honestly interested where Hollywood is going to put the 7th house for next year, since House of Horrors isn't going to be there anymore.
Are they going to do one, or do you think they might add a show?
I think they're going to replace the House of Horrors venue, with like an actual house, not just like an overlay thing.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there room somewhere in the back lot?
Well, that's the problem. It's our backlot, people actually use it, so it's like hard to find space.
Ah, okay. Or just make the entire Terror Tram experience a full maze.
Oh my God!
You walking up and down the Terror Tram.
2 Walking Dead mazes.
Seasons 4 and 5.
Indoor and outdoor.
So does anyone want to make any predictions of what we might see next year?
Oh God, don't even.
I think Trick or Treat is the #1 thing I want to see.
Fuck! I hope not.
Any of you have noticed? I don't know if any of you have, but Trick or Treat has like both the Orlando and Hollywood page on Facebook of Halloween Horror Nights. So
yeah, but it's also legendary.
The director of that film, Michael Daughtry. Yeah, he's a huge fan of Halloween Horror Nights.
Honestly, when Trick or Treat 2 releases, I assume that's where.
I really want to see that as a house. I love that movie. Not as much as Vic, but I still thoroughly enjoy it.
Just for Vic's sake, I don't want to see Trick or Treat or Ghostbusters next year since he can't go.
If they did those 2 last year, last year, what the fuck? Next year, if they do them next year, I will. I don't know what I do. I think I will go streaking.
It's okay,
Vic will panhandle.
It's okay, Vic.
I think I will dress up as Sam and run around Salem just like terrorizing
It's okay,
churches.
Vic. I'll join you with that because I can't go either next year.
I know, dude.
We'll just hope for an all-original year next year for you guys.
I'm more glad I'm seeing AVP this year because that's I'm
happy to see Halloween and AVP.
That's a house I've been wanting to see, and I'm glad I'm seeing it.
What week are you going, Vic?
I'm not going till later, much later in October.
When does Alien Isolation come out? Because like, imagine that week.
I thought that was November for Isolation.
Is it November?
No. Alien Isolation's out in October.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
That must be amazing, getting the game and then that week.
I won't be able to play it though.
What if Universal what if
I don't
if
have
Universal...
a fucking PlayStation or Xbox.
Comes out October 7th.
Yep.
Oh, that's short. Not even far away.
Yeah, I need to trade in Destiny.
What if Universal decided just to give away the game if you went through the maze?
Why the hell would they do that? That would be dangerous. People would be opening up, just throwing them up in the air like frisbees. It's a Blu-ray. It doesn't scratch.
No, but I mean, walking out of the maze, if you survived alone, you could get the game for free.
Angel gets one, he gets home and opens it and says, fuck you. I can't wait to play this game. Oh, this is fuck you.
I think Urban Legends returns next year.
Fuck you. Sincerely, PR team. Holy shit.
An Urban Legends Jersey Devil house or Mothman house.
Yes.
We need a Cthulhu house for the love of God.
Oh, God. Me and John want a Mothman house really bad. Jersey Devil would be awesome, too.
I really hope I see Dr. Jimmy again this year.
Creep.
No, like, he was... like
he's not easy to run into.
No, but like I was going into Werewolf in London, waiting in line, and he passes by me going through Werewolf in London as well.
Angel's like, I got his smell.
No,
That-
like
I saw a famous person.
exactly.
He's like,
He looked at me.
he's like smelling Dr.
He was wearing
J. Like, who the
perfume,
hell
though.
is this kid?
It smelled
Hey.
great.
Hey Doc, is that you?
Dr. Joey's cool though.
Very
I
much
saw
so.
him.
Yes.
When did I see him? 2013 or 2012. I saw him.
There was one year he had an umbrella with him.
He did. He had the umbrella, and he was walking with an umbrella. I was like, what the hell?
I don't blame him. I'm gonna have an umbrella with me. If I have to use it, I will.
Man, I can't imagine going through Halloween Horror Nights raining.
2012 opening night. I will never forget that.
It's wet.
You know,
My-
I've never had a rain out at Horror Nights every time I've gone. Knock on wood. Oh, you haven't, have you?
He knocked on wood, so now it's canceled.
Would have a downpour now. I'll just dance in the rain.
John's
See,
listening. John's listening to our chat right now.
Is he?
He's like, talk about Halloween.
Are they talking about me?
Talk about Halloween.
I broke 4 pencils.
Oh, and
Yeah.
so that mashup house we were talking about looks so likely next year because The Woman
Yeah,
in
it does.
Black, Insidious,
Mm-hmm.
and Sinister 2, Paranormal Activity 5, Poltergeist are all coming out next year, as well as the Predator reboot and Friday the 13th.
I think if they're going to do The Exorcist in any way, I think it's actually part of a house and not just a house.
100% agree.
It's just you walking around the room, just like vomiting on everybody.
She's probably with
That's the
Spider
thing,
walk
though.
down the stairs.
If they do that, I could see that being another Silver Screams house.
Talking about Silver Screams Part 2, that's been rumored for a while.
Yep. If the icons are, if they do have the icon house. then-
Hollywood's rumored Silver Screams house from 2012.
Oh man.
That would have been interesting.
What replaced that again, Aaron?
Wait, what?
It was rumored for 2012, and then it was rumored for 2013.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was rumored?
Silver Screams for Hollywood.
Imagine like Silver
really?
Screams, but it's just pure classic films, classic
Oh, wow.
horror films.
Oh wow.
Nice.
It's just a rumor. I don't know how true it was, but yeah.
So it was House of Horrors.
Basically, except it wasn't crappy.
Uh-huh.
That was actually the first house I ever went to.
The House of Horrors.
2012. Yeah, it was my first year.
What houses did you do that year?
Well, obviously, everyone that knows me knows the only reason I went was because of Penn and Teller. So it was that house, and it was House of Horror. So Penn and Teller and House of Horrors was all I had time for.
Oh my god, you missed
Oh
out
my goodness.
so
I know.
hard on
You didn't.
Silent Hill, Dead End, and Gothic.
Gothic.
You
I
should have
was-
went to Gothic. Was my favorite house of that year. That house was awesome.
It's
I was
already-
wearing denim jean shorts. I was soaked from head to toe. I wasn't going anywhere.
It's alright, Owen. I got a blister in 2011, and I didn't. I didn't get into Nightingales or in between.
I wanted to go to the houses. I couldn't.
Angel's like, my foot has a blister.
Angel, you missed out on like the best house by not going to Nightingales.
I did.
What house
It'll
did
come
you
back.
go in, Angel? Oh,
I went
Nightingales.
all of them except in between and Nightingales.
I'm still waiting for that Nightingale sequel.
Next year.
Everyone
I'm
is.
hoping.
You know which movie I want to see at Halloween Horror Nights? The Crazies.
Yes, Aaron, please.
Isn't that with Mark Wahlberg?
No.
Which one?
Timothy Oliphant.
All of fantastic.
Yes.
What's the movie with Mark Wahlberg in it I'm thinking of? Where
The Happening.
The Happening, yeah, that's the one.
Killer trees.
The Plan.
Oh shit.
Come on, guys. Take an entrance in science.
That's Shyamalan written all over it. That guy has hit and misses.
We need a
All over the place.
we need a Shyamalan maze.
Shyamalan
God.
ding dong maze.
That's what we need.
What was the movie? The Village was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good
Village.
movie. And then he ended up doing, what was it, Lady in the Water?
Lady in
Lady
the
in the
Water.
After Earth was good.
Hey, don't forget about Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Don't talk about that.
Oh,
That didn't
God.
happen.
And Dev Patel was never seen again.
Swing away, Meryl.
Oh, you know, it'd be
Swing
such a
away.
cool like IP to do as a maze. 30 Days of Night.
Oh
Yes.
my God, yes, 100%.
I want to see that.
Definitely.
I would love to see 30 Days a Night. I would love to see Hannibal, the TV series, turned
Stay away
into,
from the sequel.
and I would love to. I want to see Zombieland so bad as a maze.
Vic just wants to see Emma Stone.
I do. If she's there, she'd go to Hollywood, and that would be my time. I'd take a plane.
I want Scream.
Scream, the first one.
It's my favorite horror movie of all time. I want Scream. I want a real house.
I think Scream could work as a maze. Which is probably why I hate Terror Tram so much, because it basically defiled the whole thing.
Yeah.
Hello, Sydney. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm Drew Barrymore.
She's gonna make her debut convention here.
I'm gonna
in
kill you, little
May.
bitch.
Is Scream one of the last major franchises to not have a house at Horror Nights?
Yes.
It had a room, but it never had a house.
I feel like if they did it right, it could work really well.
Definitely. There's Hellraiser too.
I love Hellraiser.
There's Freddy versus Jason too. Oh wait.
Oh,
Well, that
Shut
didn't
up.
I want to
happen.
see that, man.
That didn't happen in Hollywood.
I know, Aaron. I'm sorry, man. That would have been the shit.
We don't want to do it anymore because people are gonna think there's gonna be a sequel.
I know. Come on, New Line. What the hell? We can't have. They did it in freaking in Orlando too. They didn't want Jason. Jason was supposed to be in the finale of Freddy's house. Freddy was supposed to be in the finale of Jason's house, and then they were gonna have a scare zone. No, we can't have them seen together. People might think they're getting a sequel.
I think the top 3 IPs I want to see are 30 Days of Night, The Grudge,
Really?
and The Crazies.
Aaron, that they should have that axe head chop scene in the 30 Days of Night.
Oh my god.
And then the witch, or what was it? I forget. I haven't seen the movie in a while. I should watch it. The scene
Dude,
was it like an
like,
ice chipper or a wood chipper or something?
Just imagining that, like, movie.
Are you talking
into
about the
life
thing, the
that-
grinder that they throw them all in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was awesome. That's in the factory.
Then Josh Hartnett's like, no, I have to sacrifice myself.
That was
movie
a really
cool, though.
creepy film.
The freakiest part of that whole movie is when the little girl comes at him in the convenience store.
Oh yeah.
It's the freaking what's his name from American Horror Story? He's like the head vampire guy, the crazy axe man.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
They make like those velociraptor sounds.
Dude, the poor grandma got wrecked. She got torn apart in that prison.
Did we lose someone?
Yeah, Matt got cut
yeah.
off.
Howie,
That
what
was
are you
weird.
doing? Don't sniff that, buddy. Hey. Hey.
I still want that Penn and Teller house, Vic.
Urban legends are bullshit.
Yep, exactly.
That was a weird announcement when they first like announced Penn and Teller. I was like, really?
I was
Everyone was
hooked right there.
confused.
Angel was like, is it Fallout? No.
But then again, Alice Cooper was pretty random too.
Do you think we'll ever see a music house in Orlando ever again?
No.
I have 2 that if they ever do one, I want. If they ever did one.
I want
it's
to
not-
flip that house. I really do.
Which house?
Slipknot. I don't know
Oh,
if they do
I
that.
can imagine that.
absolutely. I was about to say, if it's not Marilyn Manson or Slipknot, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm not going to say mine because I don't want to be made fun of.
Michael
You're gonna say
Jackson?
Kiss, aren't you?
I want the Insane Clown Posse. It
Oh.
fits. It really does fit. But the problem is, it'd be
Honestly,
more
that would make more sense
else.
than Flash and clowns.
Yeah. They used to create haunts back in the day. Like
The
when they
only
first
thing
started.
about that is if they did that, I would jump out a building because of all those people. Yo, I'm a juggalo. No,
Hey. Not all
Get away
juggalos.
from
All
me.
the juggalos.
I've had so many in high
Owen,
school.
are you a
dude, I don't
juggalo?
want to see juggalos.
I'm a former juggalo, yes.
Oh God.
I've said
sorry,
former.
I'm sorry.
I still like the music though.
I didn't even know that I didn't even know Insane Clown Posse was still a thing, to be brutally honest. But then I found out Vanilla Ice is
The
on their
last
label
time I
now,
remember
so
Yeah.
I was
Insane
like,
Clown Posses when they were with the damn oddities and
Go Ninja,
WWF.
go Ninja.
Whoa, wait a
go
minute. You didn't
Ninja,
see them
go
with
Ninja,
Raven and
go,
WCW?
Go Ninja, go.
No, I wasn't much of a WCW guy.
Oh, really?
I was purely WWF and ECW.
WCW. Well, I was all three at all times.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
I don't know. We're just
Music mazes.
Yeah, Slipknot
What about
would
that
be
Undertaker
awesome, dude.
maze?
I love it. I can't
Oh,
wait for the new
talk
album,
about
man.
I want the Wyatt family to have their own maze.
That would be cool, actually.
They need to be in Bayou of Blood. We've said this over and over again.
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna say what Neil said the other day. I can't rely right now.
Did anyone go through the Undertaker maze?
No.
Because I'm
No.
curious what was in there, because no information is from it.
Rest.
It probably.
I'm doing Michelle McCool.
It's probably so bad that it must be.
It was actually. Are you guys talking about the one in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad house, Angel. It was actually really good.
Didn't he like throw Mankind off the cell in the maze? Something like
Yeah,
that?
everybody who's been to like pre-hiatus Halloween Horror Nights says like all the mazes weren't bad, even if they were based on like weird stuff. Like even the Buffy the Vampire Slayer house was good, from what people have said.
I would love to see what that even looked like. Their pre-hiatus.
Undertaker.
Well, that's what our
Mankind in a maze.
that's what our body
I wanna
collector is
see it.
based off of.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Silent Men or whatever.
The gentleman.
Yeah, the Hush episode.
So do you want to see icons come back with their own houses next year, or do you want to see new versions of old houses next year?
New version.
Ooh,
New version.
versions.
I think they both could work.
Kind of like.
It depends on the icon house, because some were better than others.
I
Yeah,
want to see.
Twisted
I want to
Pawn
see
Shop.
a new Psychoscarapy.
Psychoscarapy's gone.
Didn't they? Yeah, that.
Didn't
that,
they closed that out
It
at
ended.
10 or 20?
Yeah. It was 2010.
Honestly,
shame,
like it doesn't need to be like a sequel or anything. Like, I'd want to see like a prequel house, like
Dude.
get the whole backstory with.
Aaron,
They need to do
did you go to a
Hellgate. They need
Psychoscarapy
to do a
house, Aaron?
Hellgate.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. The guys in 2010 were freaking huge.
Dude, that smell, best smell ever.
Shit smell.
It felt like Hollywood.
That's where you can rip one in the house and you don't have to feel bad. What's that smell? Shit, alright.
Dude, you should have went through like My Bloody Valentine in Hollywood. Good God, the smell like flowed throughout the whole house.
Do you know what's funny too? I was listening to a podcast and they were talking. Who were they talking to? I think they were talking to Aiello or something. I forget who they were talking to, but they said when they had the house in that Jurassic Park area, the restaurant's up above, and apparently the sales of the food went up from the shit smell. Oh, it smells like shit. I need a burger. Could you just imagine taking your kids in there, you know? Come on in, Julia, or whatever the hell her name is. Let's go have some chicken. Mommy, why does it smell like shit in here? I don't know. Good
my
God, they
God.
need to fix their plumbing. Did a toilet explode or something?
What houses do you... Go ahead. Sorry.
Evil Dead had a bad smell in the basement.
I
never
didn't
smelled it.
notice. I never smelled anything either.
I
And Angel,
noticed it.
It
I
was-
noticed it.
I don't
Yeah,
think anything
I
bothers
hate
me
that
that
smell.
much, except if a skunk went up to me and like shot me in the face.
Oh,
Because I've smelt rotting corpses so many times, dude.
It depends on when you go in, because
I
like
smelled
the
the
scent,
dead. I
the
smelled
scent
dead
machines
cat.
probably didn't go off.
The dead cat smell. That was something.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2007 Hollywood. Nothing will ever smell as bad as that.
Yeah. Oh man.
It smelled like a public restroom. Decaying meat, burned meat.
I'm trying to think of a smell.
Silent Hill smelled really good in the end with the cotton candy.
Saws and steam, not the smell, but it felt really warm in there.
Smelled like an iron.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, Angel, it was really warm in there.
Well,
Oh, and so what was the question you were asking?
Dude,
about the houses?
those Joss Q houses were like going into ovens.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it felt.
I was wondering which house and maze on both coasts is going to be the one that's going to be the most attended and the one that's going to be the least attended.
This year?
Yes.
Oh, God.
yeah, probably.
Most attended Walking Dead, of course.
I'm thinking AVP in Orlando is going to be the most attended house. I think
it's going to be
AVP.
between
That and Halloween.
Walking Dead.
Or
I think that
Yeah, I
Walking
think
Dead.
Halloween and AVP, I think.
I
But
think AVP will be the highest rated house, but The Walking Dead will probably receive like the most pick.
Just because they can fit more people in that damn house too.
Yeah.
I think the least visited house is going to probably be
Giggles or Dracula.
I don't think, no, Drac's going to get busy just because it's up front with all those other houses.
It depends though. A lot of people are scared of clowns, dude.
That's true.
Sure.
And I have
Something in
nothing
something in
against
the
gore
back.
and gore because I actually like stuff like that. I think it's gonna be fun. It's just
Yeah, I feel that vibe
small.
I think Dracula may get a boost or may just get killed completely after the movie comes out.
That's true as well.
Yeah.
What? This movie was nothing like the house. This is shit.
too.
Well, there goes your money.
The Thing was a lot different than what I thought it was going to be because I thought at the end of the Thing in 2011 ruined the ending of the movie, but it turned out that wasn't the case.
The CGI killed that for me.
I thought The Thing maze in 2011 was pretty good.
It was. It was.
I didn't like the movie, but I liked the maze.
I don't know what Universal was thinking.
I noticed the
Forced
hint.
CGI into that movie.
It needed Kurt Russell.
I noticed the hint that John Murray got for the Thing. It involved the metal tooth. And
What the hell?
In the no, I'm talking about the John Murray's cryptic codes.
Those were fun this year.
Like
Angel's like, I'm a pirate.
Like 2011, one of the codes for the Thing
A
involved
butt
like
pirate.
a silver tooth, and in the remake they mentioned that as a
Hello,
thing can't
Nintendo.
work with anything metal related. So I was like, hey, I got that reference.
Sacrifice, Jesus.
I do think, though, that it's interesting that The Thing has had a sequel house and it's had a prequel house, but we've never actually had the house based on the movie, the actual film.
It'll probably come eventually.
Yeah, I really want
I don't think
to.
they really need to, though.
I mean, I don't think they need to, but I would still like to see it.
I mean, Kurt Russell was in a cryogenic freezer in the sequel house.
Yeah.
What about Hitchcock?
They did that so much already.
Who?
Hitchcock.
Wait, who? I couldn't
Doing a
hear.
Hitchcock house.
Hitchcock? They did?
Yeah,
The
back
only
in the
thing they've done
day,
was-
they did a
The
bunch
only
of
thing
stuff.
they've done was Psycho.
Just Psycho.
But what
They
else
got
would
Vertigo,
they
they can do The Birds, they can do, what else has he done? Blanking again.
Rear Window.
Rear Window, yeah, Rear Window.
We still haven't mentioned Stephen King.
That's not going to
obvious.
happen.
That is just a dream of people, man. I want a Stephen King.
So
We
many
won't
people
see
have wanted that for so long, and that's just not going to happen.
Not until, unfortunately, he passes away. I think that's the only chance that they have.
That's like me saying that I want them to have a Dementor scare zone.
Stephen King will never pass away.
What, Matt? You can see the Dementors up in the ceiling of Harry Potter and the Forbidden
Yeah,
Journey.
did you know
I
that,
know.
Matt?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I saw them the first
Or you
time I
can
went on
go
it.
to Hollywood where they're probably gonna have that ending.
No, you're gonna have the ending with Dumbledore. Nick does a lap dance on your car.
Oh my god.
You want to see
Oh.
my basilisks? Cool.
No.
I'm gonna
Just
enter your
not
chamber
know.
of secrets.
To your chamber of secrets.
God.
I'll give you a Snape rape.
Wait, so where's the best spot in Forbidden Journey to see the Dementors up in the ceiling?
You can't really unless you have a flashlight, Angel.
Damn it.
They even said that.
If you get evac off of it, maybe you might have a chance.
Okay, if the ride
You have to look
stops for a
way
moment,
up.
then I'll get my phone flashlight and show it.
Angel, that's not gonna work unless you have the damn bat signal on your phone, dude.
The only reason I saw him is just because I went to it when it opened up, way back.
How was the line for that?
When they were doing testings, the first time they used it was during testings, and then they had to stop because people were getting too scared. That's if you didn't know too, they actually toned down the intensity of the ride too because so many people were throwing up from it.
Yeah,
the ride now is toned down.
The ride makes people sick now still.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get rid of the Dementors and put them up in the ceiling, but we won't get rid of the spider. No, no, no.
Hey, the Aragog is cool.
In Kane's mind, it isn't.
Kane pisses himself. We're gonna hear one day that whole attraction got lit up in flames, and Kane's just gonna be like sitting outside arrested.
Well, Vic, his name is Kane, so it does fit.
It's like
the devil's deep, the favorite.
The first time Kane went on the ride, he didn't know about the spider part, and he just.
Kane's gonna go blast in the King Kong queue.
Oh god.
Oh god. All those bugs.
Oh man.
I'm
sure gonna have a fun time in the dollhouse.
You know, it's a weird property I would like to see, and I think I've said it before, is that I'd like to see the Terminator. I think that'd be a cool property to see as a house. I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We haven't really had a futuristic.
Just have Linda Hamilton yelling crap at you on your way in.
We haven't had a futuristic type house. We haven't had a medieval type house, which I'd love to see. Yeah.
I want to see something like Blood Ruins again. That house that was the monk or the monastery, like the torture devices and stuff.
I want H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Everyone does.
Cthulhu.
Did Jimmy really just make the whole story up, or was the whole Cthulhu thing real?
No, Angel, that was fake, dude. I have to slap you over there. The only thing we had close to it was Evil Dead last year because the Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon's actually H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh.
Damn, man.
I remember.
They have a real one here, Angel, too.
Oh, joy.
I think it's at one of the...
Of course.
I forget what school it is.
It's in Salem, of course it'd be over there.
It's actually bound in skin. It's creepy.
Oh yeah, I read about that.
Yeah, dude, it's like, what?
Like in the
live. What are they doing in my state? What the hell's going on?
Of course, everything, catacombs and
Angel got freaked out when he was walking around. You got freaked out, dude, when you saw the cross on the ground.
Yeah, I did. It was like a chalk and on the ground. I was like, what the hell is this?
Oh,
and then I take a picture. Oh no, three tombstones. Yeah, 3 tombstones formed a little girl. Oh joy.
That was messed up, dude. That was creepy. It looked like a little girl standing there. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, those were creepy. And then they tell us that there's catacombs around the area. And I'm just,
yep. And
I'm just laughing.
One of the houses, Angel, at night, at random times at night, you'll see like a candle light up in one of the windows.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like the tombstone is literally inches away from the house.
Mm-hmm. You got to be careful walking around those things at night, though. I've stepped on one that almost cracked my head.
Ow.
You trip over the tombstones. It's like they're grabbing you like, yeah, got you, bitch.
Man.
Green Bay sucks.
I'm not going to lie. I would really like to see a year of history houses again, like 2011 was.
Yes, like a histories of horror related theme in general.
What do you mean?
Like, for instance, like you could do, like, I guess another house that was similar to like Jack the Ripper or something like that. You could do another Coming to America kind of house. You could do.
That's what kind of like Roanoke is.
Mm-hmm.
You do like what Roanoke is, like a year based around that. You could do like a house that was like a Nightingale sequel, but like do it in Vietnam or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have Jimi Hendrix music playing too.
That'd be wild.
What the hell?
Voodoo Child going on in the background.
What about
There's just-
comedy properties?
It depends on the comedy property because sometimes I'm not the biggest of fan of them.
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun, yeah.
Ooh.
Shaun of the Dead.
Besides that one.
It deserves its own house. That room, the room from 2009 was awesome. Inside the Winchester, and you had the guy dressed up as Sean up on the bar. He's like, "Yo,
Comedy House. Supernatural.
We've been wanting that forever,
Yes.
Aaron.
I want that.
Have the Impala parked outside.
Yes.
Oh my God.
AC/DC playing.
AC/DC playing.
What about Tucker and Dale?
Have Sammy Dean
Oh,
in the house.
absolutely. Tucker and Dale, 100%.
Yes. So many properties.
Which is really the damn shame of everything is that there's so many good properties they can choose, and yet we continually get so many of the similar ones just because of how big they are.
I want to see them build a Pumpkinhead.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice would make a great comedy house. You could do a lot with that.
I'm surprised they haven't done that yet, and I'm surprised they haven't used him as an icon.
Wasn't he featured in the very first The Fright Nights year?
I have no idea.
You know, I wish had Islands of Adventure had that Batman-related island.
Oh.
I wish we would have gotten that Batman Arkham Asylum maze.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Aaron, you remember what I said? He would do it if he could.
Oh, yeah. Ayalo saying... I mean, Murdy saying...
Marty.
Doing
Already.
Arkham Asylum maze, if you could.
I would go to Hollywood just for that.
But freaking Six Flags has the...
Yeah, the rights.
And they crap all over it.
For now.
Hey, man, their Arkham Asylum house was pretty good. I'm just kidding.
Well, you know, their rides are doing pretty good. I mean, that one roller coaster with the
Yeah,
special effects.
Getting derailed and then the other one getting lit on fire.
Oh, man.
Well, maybe eventually once Marvel reverts back to Disney and they give it up that they could try to get their hands on DC IP.
That'll have to be what happens.
It's getting close. I mean, because Star-Lord made his appearance in Disney Hollywood California Adventure. Not California. Disney Hollywood
What
California
the?
Adventure. Disney Hollywood Studios for that villainous
Yeah.
party.
I
And
I-
Gamora.
don't think Universal's going to keep the Marvel IP.
Yeah.
They won't have it much longer.
Just retheme everything to DC. It works perfectly.
You know Six Flags is going to be stubborn, though. No. We like our
Universal
things.
can just outpay.
Yeah, I'm sure the money will talk there.
Or you have Universal buy out Six Flags.
That works too.
Make every single Universal, every Six Flags park, Universal park.
Sure,
Hey,
you
there's that big rumor going around that they might buy SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. Yeah, I heard that.
God.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Really? I have not heard that one yet.
Can you imagine Universal in some ways and Hollow Scream both be under the same umbrella?
That'd be hilarious.
It's like what Cedar Fair is with Kings Island and Cedar Point.
Halloween Horror Nights presents Hollow Scream.
Could we finally get that whole underwater sea adventure like Jaws 3 and have the mama shark crash through the thing?
Also have water dinosaurs.
Since
for
it
Jurassic
was,
World.
Jaws 3 was filmed at SeaWorld.
It was. All I know is...
That movie's a guilty pleasure. I don't care what anybody says. They can hate it all they want. I enjoy watching it. And Dennis Quaid with his little shoes on. Oh shit.
I'll tell you what, I guess they could get away with is just making all of their original content through Hollow Scream.
Yeah.
So they could finally fire Scott Swinson.
That's a huge undertaking.
Now, go to 2 parks, Universal Orlando and Busch Gardens, but you'll have to drive.
I've still always said that I've never understood why they have Howl-O-Scream in Tampa when they could do it in Orlando at SeaWorld.
Because SeaWorld is their kid area, friendly area.
It could go either way, though.
They have Spooktacular.
Yeah, but that isn't even in contention with Disney.
No,
What are they
not at
gonna do?
all.
Like make a haunted house about Shamu?
Yeah, there you go. They
Deep
can pull
Blue
you underwater and drown you.
Deep Blue Sea.
That was bad. My bad. That was insensitive.
Ouch.
I don't care.
Just
They
make sure you
call
don't
the
have
house
long hair.
Blackfish.
Just have Bruce as the icon.
Blackfish is going to kill SeaWorld.
It is.
Really?
It's already killed attendance.
Yeah.
Their attendance is down horribly because of Blackfish.
Their annual earnings, it's like a giant dip.
Like John
Post
says,
World.
I see what you did there. They all take a dip.
Wow.
That's when Universal's gonna buy and go, what are you gonna do now, bitches?
We have a Monopoly too.
Universal presents Universal Orlando's water theme park.
Hey,
That's where
they are gonna. That's a rumor, dude. They're gonna make
Wonder
a water
Sea
park.
Island.
Winter Sea
Don't they
Island.
already own Wet n Wild?
Yeah.
Yes.
God, Wet n Wild is just like sitting there in the middle of the roadway. It's like
It's so
Wet n
small
Wild's the
place.
grossest theme park.
it's like, where do we put this? Oh, let's put it right near
In
Universal.
the middle of
the middle of the
I-Drive.
highway. Yeah, in the middle.
International Drive.
We'll put it right there because it's close to some restaurants, so the kids can go eat the food and they can piss in the water after.
Bro, I live in Orlando, so I know all about Wet n Wild, and it's disgusting.
Dude, every time I go by
hate
it, it looks
going
gross.
Bro,
I don't
it's
want to go
nasty.
anywhere near it.
It looks
You
small
really,
for
it's a
someone else.
cesspool. It's like where people go when they don't have any more money to spend in Orlando. Like, I'm not lying. I do. Aquatica's nice, and so is both the Disney water parks. I would rather go to the
absolutely.
Disney water parks any day over.
It can't be as bad as Hurricane Harbor over here.
Angel, I feel you too. We have that down here.
No, Angel. Hurricane Harbor and Magic Mountain is so bad.
Even the water light's on fire there, Aaron.
The cleanest Hurricane Harbor is in San Antonio, Texas.
Does
Like,
They got
anyone
Schlitterbahn though in Texas.
Schlitterbahn.
Yeah, well,
Much
that's
rather go
all-
there.
That's like down the beach of the Gulf of Mexico, Texas.
Oh God, stay away from there.
That Justice League Dark Ride.
I know, right? It looks so immersive, man.
Immersive.
No, like the people, they've hyped it up so much, saying, "Yeah, these guys are working on it.
Did you guys?
This is new technology. Can't wait."
Have
to
you
show it
guys
off."
seen that little short video of Singapore's Jack Maze?
Yeah.
No,
There's
no.
that one scene where it looks like they're in the Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger
I
spin.
need to see this.
Yeah, they
I'm like,
are.
what the
Vic,
hell?
Vic, link this to me. I need to see it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Wait,
what?
whoa, where is this? Put this in the chat.
I will say Singapore's event last year looked pretty awesome from the pictures I saw.
Singapore does a great job. And their what was
They
it?
did they did a
That
great job
ship,
of Resident Evil.
the ship maze they had looked amazing.
They did a great job.
They
of
actually had
Resident Evil.
tables and stuff that lifted up off the ground. I'm like, what?
Illusions.
Angel, why did you mention me in a picture of hot sauce? Oh, what the hell is this?
You saw it, Aaron.
Danny Trejo's salsa? What the fuck is that?
What about Magic coming back to Horror Nights?
Who?
Somebody asked, I know somebody on Twitter asked, what's his name? Oh, what the hell is his name?
Brian Brushwood?
Yeah, Brian Brushwood, if he would be
Yeah.
going this year, and he's like, yeah, I don't have any plans.
Isn't he hosting like a TV show or something now?
I have no idea. You could have 20 Penny Circus again, or wherever the hell those death drums.
Or yeah,
Death Drums is the shit. I love that.
I didn't care for it.
Vic, where's this picture of inside of the Jack house?
Oh, I'll have to find it. Give me a second.
I need this. Is
And
this
I
a
like,
picture or video?
I like the two guys going through it too. That's kind of funny as well.
Oh, you got in. I'm scared.
It's like when Ellen Staffers went through Horror Nights
We go play
last year.
Smash Brothers. We'll go play Smash Brothers. We go play Final Fantasy. We go find Sakurai. He must be pissed.
God.
Where the hell is this again?
You think Cabin in the Woods is coming to Hollywood next year?
I don't know.
I think if it was gonna come, it would have came this year.
I was thinking it would come this year, but it doesn't, and then that surprised me.
It should have been Terror Tram. That works.
That would have been awesome, dude.
That would have been nice.
I wonder how Japan's Islands of Adventure is going to turn out.
They're making one?
Yeah, they're making a second park. It's going to be an actual island, too, so that should be interesting.
But did you guys know that they have actual Godzilla cannons built into the water?
In front of Hogwarts.
Are you serious?
They have to hide God in case a kaiju comes. They have to defend themselves.
So Hogwarts is gonna have missiles.
Dude, their Wizarding World looks so nice. You have to walk through the Black Forest to get a Hogsmeade.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey, that's racist.
How's their Forbidden Journey?
Dude, I just want to go there just to watch the Japanese people on Forbidden Journey. Oh, yeah, Harry Potter! That would be awesome.
Awesome.
Have you ever watched the Japanese ride-through of the Jaws ride? It's like, Joseph!
No, I'm looking it up right now.
It's so funny, that the voiceover thing.
Dude, the cute...
The Back to the Future cube for in Japan.
12.21 gigawatts. Dude, they should have replaced them all with Japanese actors. Can you imagine? Hey, he's a beef tannin! Hey, butthead! You butthead!
Japan has all the cool stuff. Tokyo Disney.
Until you get radioactive powers there from the nuclear reactors.
I really want to visit Tokyo Disney.
Wait, does Orlando have the last E.T.?
Yep.
Oh God.
My favorite queue line ever. I love the smell in there. I just breathe it in.
I do too. I love it.
They got Angel. They got new machines.
I'm always sad when I walk through House of Horror.
What do you mean new machines?
The new the name machines. They got all new name machines. Giving out the pass things to people if they want them. The old passports.
Sweet.
I'm gonna go get one of those on Wednesday.
Sweet.
Tim grabbed like a pile of them. He's like, hey. Dude, they were. Oh man, that was so funny last night.
Isn't there a rumor that they're gonna replace that with SpongeBob?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
E.T.'s not going anywhere.
Good.
Just that surrounding Curious George and Fievel area.
Kid Zone's gone.
Going, it would have gone under by now. With the rest of Kid Zone.
If they take out E.T., Steven Spielberg will have a gun to them going, what'd you do? What'd you do?
You don't take away of the love ride.
Because I think there's
You took away Jaws, but you won't take away
I think that in the contract they can't take away one of them.
You killed Jaws. I won't let you kill E.T.
Well, they had to because Jaws was the only area with that room.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are still, I will not go into Diagon Alley. Nope.
I love the guy that was asking when the next Captain Jake's Amity boat tour is going to be. That was hilarious.
I love that J.K. Rowling let them put Jaws stuff in there though.
Yes.
That was awesome. She knows. She knows.
She's got a sense of humor.
But she doesn't know Halloween Horror Nights.
She doesn't need Halloween Horror Nights. Wizarding World makes what Halloween Horror Nights makes in like a week.
They probably make it off the food alone, Aaron, and the butterbeer.
Dude, you've seen the videos of all those little kids running around with the $40 wands?
Yeah, but like, I'd end up sitting there like with it up my nose or something, because that's how I.
I wish they could do a scare zone in Nocturne though. That's seems like a lost opportunity they can't take advantage of.
Yeah, I don't think there's that much room for them to do that though. Plus, there's a shopping thing now, a store down there.
Horror Nights did, but they should have done like something for Halloween.
That's where Angel's gonna get like
have like Death Eaters walking around,
abducted down and brought to a Nocturne alley.
Whoa, shit.
There's this big rumor that's being spread on the internet right now that they're going to open Diagon Alley up to IOA guests during Horror Nights this year.
IOA guests?
Yeah.
Wow. So that
but
means,
I don't believe any of this, but this is what I'm hearing.
So that means I could go while I'm at Island.
How would they do that, though? Doesn't IOA close before?
IOA closes at 7.
Unless they have it open when the park... when the studio closes to get ready.
That's what it sounds like, but I haven't really heard much.
This year, IOA closes at 7.
I can see that happening just because Diagon Alley is closed off during Horror Nights. They can just close that area off.
And then you just take the Hogwarts Express back to IOA, and then no one ever knows.
And this is all for free, correct?
Where the hell did I see that video?
Because if they're
actually, let me check it.
If this is the rumor, and then right when you get there, you have to pay. That's like, oh, yeah, don't forget.
Yeah, I don't believe any of it, but I know it could be possible.
Vic, that video was so funny.
Oh, did you find it?
Yeah, I found. No, the Japanese people on the Jaws ride was so funny.
Oh, the Jaws.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna look at this right now.
I love the voiceover. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Where they're like the ship that got tagged.
Godzilla!
Have you heard that for Forbidden Journey? Those are funny.
Dude, I told you guys many times about, it was 2012. I was with my sister and her fiance, and it was their first time going on a Forbidden Journey. We get up to the front, and this guy is sitting in the vehicle with his, I don't know if it was his kid or not, and the guy just blows lunch. And it didn't even move. I'm like, seriously? That guy's stomach is so... And the kid's like, let me out! Let me out!
I think the craziest thing that happened to me was in Halloween in 2009 in the scene when you're in the asylum. This like bigger lady was behind me. And Michael Myers comes out through one of the vents, and she got scared and she fell back and she grabbed my hood. And I went down with her.
I won't say what exactly kind of people, but you know, a certain kind of people you get into a house with are hilarious. If you know what I'm
I think we know what you're talking about.
A certain kind of color.
I have a funny story about that.
They're just hilarious, man.
My first year at HHN, dude, this as you would say, someone of a certain color and a certain orientation ran up to one of the chainsaw drill team, and I've never seen someone run out of a theme park that fast, but this guy flew out. Like, he ran up and the guy turned around and threw the chainsaw up in his face, and he ran out the gates of Universal Studios. Hilarious.
You remember when they had, what was it, 2012, when they had the female chainsaw drill team?
Yeah.
You know the arcade, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know the bathrooms over by the arcade on the side?
Yeah.
Dude, I went to the bathroom, and you know how it gets really dark over there at night during Horror Nights? I come out, and I have my head turned, and I look in front of me, and the woman has the chainsaw, like, right up to my groin.
Ooh. That's a little fucked up.
I'm like, what the hell? Like, I need these, lady.
I need these. My mom's gonna kill me if I don't have kids one day.
I can't have one ball.
I remember I almost, Werewolf in London this year, right when that last werewolf you encounter, I ran out and my leg got caught on some wire, and so I almost tripped and almost knocked down an entire wall.
Angel knocked out the power to the whole house. Like everything shuts off.
And like
It was all running off one cable.
I crash against the wall and it tumbles a bit. And in Winter's Night, Haunting of Hawthorne, I also ran out of that one at the end.
That was like one of the only houses I didn't do in 21.
Angel, did you hear about that effect they were supposed to have? With like the wind blowing up on these like Grim Reaper dudes and it never worked?
No.
They were going to have like these fans or something that these guys in like black cloaks were in.
They were chicks. What happened was that's the area where I ran.
How do you know they were chicks? Were you checking them out?
Yeah, he was.
You can tell.
You can tell.
You can tell. The finale house. The finale
You never know,
scene.
Angel. You can fold something.
The finale scene.
Oh my God. Tuck it in.
The finale scene.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Oh
my God.
the women in the cloaks. They stare at you, and then you can tell by their small figure and whatnot. But they were wearing the skull masks, and I said in a polite way, "Hello," and she screamed
Why are you
at me,
talking
and I
to
just
them?
ran out because that was my first haunted house
Hello?
experience. And
Hi.
she screams at me, and I ran. Another good one was Souls and Steams because someone shot air at my ass.
It can't be any worse than wasn't Kane's
It made me
experience
jump
in
and
Saw?
run through the rest of the house.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
The best experience was Saws and Steams, Winter's Night, Werewolf in London, and I think that's it. And Havoc. Havoc was a good one too.
I cannot believe you just didn't say Cabin in the Woods. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, yeah, Cabin in the Woods too. Cabin in the Woods.
No, it's too late. I'm gonna kill you, Angel.
No, that was cool too.
I am the one who knocks.
The moments that made me like, fuck this shit was Cabin in the Woods was cool.
Yeah, Cabin in the Woods is cool. I wasn't scared of it though.
Yeah, it was just so cool to see, and there were moments where I did get jump at parts.
I love it when the Buckner would come out at you with the axe in the hallway.
Yeah.
I like when he jumps through the window.
There's one as well where there's someone on the ceiling and they're trying to grab you. That was a good one too.
Grab your hair, rip your hair off.
The doctors in the break room were always good.
I remember I went through there one time and they didn't have any drills, and I was like, who's making that noise? Guillermo del Toro. They still need to make him a house, dude. What the hell is this? Oh. Ah. Oh well.
Do you think we'll ever get to a moment where we have like a choose your horror adventure?
Like what, a dual house?
And basically, like, you never know which direction you're going to go and you never get the same experience twice.
Yeah. That'll be funny though if one's like to the exit and you just go through the house and it's like you're out of the house now. Shit.
And I waited 3 hours for this?
I waited 3 hours for this? What is this? What the heck? Wait a minute, I'm in the beer line? I'm just glad they have the exits for the sound stages different this year.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a nightmare last year. They all exited by the friggin' New York Library facade. They're very strategic, though. Every time you exited a house by that area, they had that little sausage truck out there.
Yo, quick question before, because I'm going to get ready to leave soon. Do we think that there's still going to be that rumored scare zone in front of Clowns, Gables and Gore?
I think there will be something in front of there. Or exit. Yeah, I think there will be something there.
I hope so, but I'm not sure anymore.
Yeah. Now that I haven't seen any props, it's making me think about it.
No roaming anything this year either.
Yep. It's a little disappointing.
CDT and the Purge, I'm going to guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Didn't Mike say that, though? He said that when they first announced that they were going to be in there.
I knew there would be chainsaws, but I thought that CDT would be somewhere else, like maybe back in World Expo like last year.
Alright, I gotta get out of here, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, dude.
Later, man.
Later. Are we still live?
Yeah.
Should we close it out?
Yeah, dude, if you want to, because I got to go eat dinner soon.
All right. Well, thank you for people that have enjoyed this discussion.
How long is this? Holy crap.
How long is it?
We've been talking for like 3 hours.
Oh, God.
Thank you for enjoying, if you're still there. If no one is, well, there's a video if you want to see it.
And John, we love you, John.
Yeah, John, we love you, even though you... No. Anyway, thanks
Angel
for watching.
really loves you. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon.
Wait, who shuts it off?
How do you do it?
Who has control of it?
No one!
Wait, isn't John the one that...
Oh,
who
shit,
started...
yeah.